All right, this is going to be session 1 of Storm King's Thunder, Chapter 1, A Great Upheaval. The air is cold and bitter as your party travels towards your fortified city of Nightstone. It is during winter, and having fallen on hard times, you received a letter from the dwarf innkeeper, Morak Urgre, who owns the Nightstone Inn. Having a good relationship with the dwarf, you were told of a rich series of opportunities to give you succor and coin to survive the upcoming harsh winter. The High Steward of Nightstone, Lord Verosa Nandar, has recently put out word that she is able to offer rich rewards to those willing to brave the forest and local hamlets to deal with the threat of encroaching goblins. Even if that source is already dried up, as is often due to your sour luck, the lazy, pompous nobles of the nearby lands often use Ardeep Forest as a rich hunting ground for game, even as large as elder bears. It's said they pay competent guards a rich stipend to travel with them in the forest to stop them from being eaten alive by ogres, trolls, giant spiders, and the like. Usually easy work for good pay. Nearing the end of the day, your party beds down under the drooping pine to find solace of warmth and cold dreams. Tomorrow is going to be a long day. Harsh travel is ahead, but when you arrive, hopefully, your luck will finally change. So you're all currently on the road camping. Would everyone like to introduce the characters, please? Matt Kriga, you have been volunteered.
All right. Uh, so I'm just kind of guessing this, but I'm gonna say Mott Kriga is going to be probably near the front of the pack. You all see a 7.5 foot tall, just under 300 pound Fearbolg. This Fearbolg is completely bald. On top of his scalp, he has three large scars that go all the way from almost his eyebrows all the way back to the back of his skull. And he has very bushy blonde. He has very bushy blonde mutton chops, and he's dressed in some furs to try and keep him warm against the cold. And he looks a little angry.
Oh, okay. Is he overt about what makes him angry?
No, I would not say so.
Okay. So he just looks
Well,
like an
act
angry. What is it? Is it a bird person? A bear person? Is that what he is?
Firbolg.
a
Fearbog.
Fearbolg is a it's kind of like a fey giant.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking like fucking Warcraft 3 furbogs, which are bear people. So
Or
I
as
got you.
I've heard them called, the Fey Giant Hippies.
Yeah, essentially. They generally have a affinity for druidic magic, but they are like part giant as well.
Okay. That's going to be helpful for you, especially if you know Giant. Giant is probably one of the better languages to know in this campaign. Spoiler alert.
He does. His name is actually Giant.
All right.
There-
Osto? Osteo?
Yes, Ostel.
Ostel.
Yes,
Hope he's not
Ostel.
hostile. Yee.
He very well might be.
But
No.
s-
Well, in contrast to the Furbolg, you see this very slight build, um, elven humanoid with like it was like 5'6", 120 pounds, very slight build, um, dark hair, pale skin, emerald eyes. He is someone who, if you've been traveling with him for a little bit, he always looks a little bit grouchier in the mornings. When nighttime comes, he relaxes a lot more. He is a drow, so
Oh
um,
boy.
he wears he's generally speaking fairly well dressed, like not extravagant, but he does seem to take care of his, what he looks like. He straightens his cloak all the time. You do notice that on his left thumb, he wears a ring, and this ring is quite ornate. It is. He does play around with it quite a bit. Yeah.
cool. Oh, and Matt, what's your alignment?
Um, it is chaotic good.
Okay. Ostel?
Chaotic good.
All right then, two chaotic goods, and it's one of my favorite characters from our past that is has not died yet, Pietro.
All right, yeah.
And
Standing a respectable 3'3". If we have a fire, he would absolutely have a frying pan in hand, while also smoking a pipe because halfling is Pietro, the well dressed, quite well dressed, wearing a old smattered with grease stains gray chef's smock and cooking up currently some honey seared rabbit. Is the halfling rogue Pietro, standing dark brown, mousy hair, kind of a constant confused look on his face, but after a while you realize this is actually intentional to make people take pity of him, as he's slipping his hands into their pocket and taking whatever he can grab.
All right. Give me a second. I'm currently I'm trying a different approach this time around with this campaign. I'm pretty good at remembering things, but I'm actually going to actively take like some additional notes and stuff this time around.
He is also chaotic neutral.
All right.
Ooh, we have a lot of chaotic
So,
characters.
Mott, Kriga, chaotic, neutral, chaotic good. Okay. Hostile. That's man. I swear, some of your guys' names confuse the fuck out of me. I'm just a poor American boy, man. I ain't got none of that fancy pronunciation, right? I'm just a good old boy from Tennessee.
Well, I just gotta
can't
go learn some
pronounce
giant. and then
Motriga.
I think it's
Motriga.
moat.
I wouldn't know. I cannot speak giant.
I was reading through Volo's Guide to Monsters, and they had like a little table of some like specific giant words. So did a little
Ma-
mix and match.
Yeah,
Ma-
due to a friend who I'm not going to voice individually. Now I actually have Will Among Kind of Monsters, so like it's now shared among everyone. So woo!
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
So thank you to that person.
Yeah.
All right. So Zavine,
Zafine, you got it right first time.
Zavine.
Yeah, so sitting next to you here, you see a man. He has quite a lot of layers on, and you can tell he's pretty colorful. Like you have the normal like browns and leathers of tunics, but there's some like blues and some reds and some other colors with all these layers that are overlapping through him, and he has kind of a blue bandana going around his head.
Mhm.
You can see on his chest actually he has a necklace with a holy symbol on it because he's actually a cleric. That's the symbol of his god, and he has a very positive, just kind of warm, like uplifting atmosphere around him. You know, you can kind of tell that the way he's sitting and kind of constantly readjusting a little. The cold is not somewhere he's really used to, and maybe this is his first time, but he's not letting it get to him. He's still just always trying to be optimistic and uplifting, and he's excited to keep venturing into here, even if he doesn't really know what he's getting himself into. And his alignment is neutral good, so
All right. I don't know. Did I decide that evil characters are no brainer in this campaign? I don't remember.
I
don't
think so.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I remember.
It's just us
something.
guys, so like you can, if you guys choose that your character would be better off, quote unquote, evil, just you know the thing. Don't try to fucking stab each other in the middle of the night.
Right.
I don't care. Or if you do, at least have like a plausible explanation for why you're pissed off enough to stab your companion that you travel with.
being
Like I don't know,
controlled by
maybe they
bad
stole your
bliss.
grandmother's butter cake recipe or something.
All right,
Oh,
Mokrika is
The
now
halfling would
chaotic
kill
evil.
everybody.
Yeah.
He drank
Yeah,
my
Pietro
sun
just
tea.
poisons everyone in the night.
Which he could.
I fed Pietro's $2,000 Wagyu steak to my dog.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
Oh, yeah. No, you wouldn't.
Oh
You
no.
wouldn't be directly murdered by Pietro by that. The guild would come after you for that.
I feel like if
Entire
Pietro was
family.
given the option by an Eldritch demon to sell his soul to punish the person who did that, he'd take it in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah. But no, I figured since
All right,
level
that's a
one
great
and
idea
it's
for
a
your
rogue.
next character, am I right?
Yeah, right.
Revenge
But
is
yeah,
at stake.
level 1 playing a rogue. Figured chaotic neutral start was a good place.
All right, cool. And as always, as you guys are aware, the normal rules of that, the accelerated death saves, as well as, of course, your alignment is something that will change depending upon your actions. And as of course, I modify every fucking little thing that I ever do, just to make it harder on myself. Of course, that means some items may be less than friendly to people who are evil, or they may be extra friendly to people who are evil. Who knows? So.
Mm.
All right. I
I love
want
how you
everyone
slip
to
into
roll
the
me a
Fizzle Bank
perception
voice.
check. First roll the campaign. Let's make it good.
All right.
All right, this is setting the tone.
Let's do this.
I rolled a nat 1 with 0 modifier.
Yes.
Nice.
That is a 19
19.
for Mott.
I got a 15.
Okay. Interesting.
My game log doesn't want to
Yeah, it
refresh
does
today.
that. It does that for some reason. It's been doing that a lot since they did the winter update for D&D Beyond.
That's fun.
If you refresh, it'll come back out,
Yeah,
but yeah.
I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah, it's weird.
Pietro, what is something relatively valuable on your person?
Right now,
Yeah.
probably the chef's knife that's currently in his hand cutting up the rabbit.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's something that of like the most sentimental thing that isn't your chef's knife, probably.
Oh, he doesn't have anything like that. He doesn't travel around with a whole lot.
Okay. You have your chef knife, and you set down your pipe on like a log, right?
Yep.
And who got the highest perception?
I believe someone got a
I think
19.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay. Mott, you see his pipe being slowly raised into the air into the tree above you by what appears to be a string with a fish hook on it.
Pietro, it looks like your pipe has learned how to fly.
Ah, I haven't smoked enough for that yet. Pietro looks up to his pipe.
Learn to fly. Learn to fly. There is a kinku chilling in the
Oh.
tree.
I know. I forgot about this. He was not with us when we began this journey, no?
Nope.
Um,
He
Does
has a straw hat and a banjo on, and he has a parrot on his shoulder.
Does Pietro seem particularly miffed that he doesn't have the pipe? Like the pipe is somewhere else, or is he?
No, he's not exactly. He always has this confused look on his face. This is just Pietro's normal. He has resting confused face.
this is just his
Okay.
neutral expression.
Pretty much, yeah. I wouldn't suggest running off with that.
All right, here is
Can I
a
have it?
picture of this kinku. Shamelessly stolen from the internet.
Shamelessly stolen.
Yeah. Give it back.
Give it back. Give it back. His parrot chimes. Give it back. Give it back.
Yeah, after the right before the bird, the parrot starts saying give it back, a dagger would have just flown through the air. Not like aimed at anything, but like clear threat intent.
Okay, then. All right, give me a second.
Pietro, there's no need to be hostile right away.
Yeah.
Our dear friend, it must be cold up there. You should come down to our fire. Come sit with us.
So I'd have to agree. If you could just come down from the tree, can all talk whatever this is out. No need for such violence over a mere pipe.
By the way, I need you to make me a wisdom save, Pietro.
Oh, that's lovely. That's a 2.
Oh,
You are
no.
charmed.
Oh, lovely.
We are friends. We are friends. All right,
Uh-huh.
friends.
Sure. Okay.
You
Friends
roll-
will not take items from other friends, and then I'm going to reach up with my hand, and this other spectral image of another hand is going to reach out and try to not pull like there's going to be a mage hand basically on the pipe, not pulling it out, but just seeing if you'll give it up.
He takes a good swig of the pipe and hands it over.
I want to bring it down and just move it in front of Pietro for him to grab.
Pietro will take it back and give you a little nod.
The Kinku says, share, precious, and brings out something that it holds very dear. A small pouch. Inside the pouch is corn seed.
Hmm.
He offers Pietro a handful of corn.
I will actually take it and put it in a little leather pouch.
Some races that's considered quite racist.
I can make popcorn out of this.
Has he come down from the tree, or is he
Yeah,
just
he's
still up
chilling
there?
on the log next to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll go back to the tree and pull my dagger out, put it back in. Like, I wasn't aiming at him, it was just down in the trunk of the tree. Like,
Oh, good of you to come
Right.
down. Do you have a name, my friend?
He begins to play a song. Sir Robin, and stops. You notice that he's making the sound as if like there was a minstrel who talked to him and was singing the song Sir Robin.
Well, Sir Robin, pleasure to have you at our fire. No need to worry about Pietro. The most dangerous thing about him is his cooking.
ah,
And Mott kind of laughs a bit.
Pietro switches to giant and just mumbles under his breath, "Yeah, insult my cooking again. Just see what you find in it next time."
Pietro, this is payback for you stealing my holy symbol earlier.
He shrugs and just goes back to cooking. After a few minutes, everyone will actually have a plate of honey braised rabbit.
Well, thank you.
So just
Mott
nods.
is going to do an
The
investigation check.
Kinku's cast prestidigitation to make it taste like corn seed.
His own or on everyone's?
Everyone's. He
Oh,
thinks he's doing
boy.
you a favor.
Ah,
This is
Yes.
not what I expected this to taste like, I must say.
no, that's not what it should taste like.
Did you add some kind of spice or seasoning? Too much, maybe?
No, this isn't my doing. I mean, you don't get this from honey, parsley, and cilantro.
I love it, Pietro. You've outdone yourself this time. I take back what I said earlier. Delicious.
By the way, you notice the Kinku's holding a stick and he steps that into the earth next to him. And it's like you notice that it's kind of like unusual. It kind of like draws your eye.
Uh-huh.
Does it look magical, perhaps?
Maybe it does. Roll an Arcana.
I think I will. Okay, that's a natural 1 minus 1 for 0.
Wow.
Dude, that's just
I-
he found that in the forest somewhere, dude.
It's just a stick.
Just a
I
stick.
don't know what you
That's
guys
a
are looking
5
at that
for
No
for.
matter
Mott.
what it does, you believe it's a stick.
That's a 12 for Pietro.
Gotcha. Okay, so Zavine, real quick. So, if this stick ever performs magic, you can make a save, an intelligence save, and the DC is going to be 15. Then you can believe it's magical. Otherwise, you are absolutely convinced it's a normal stick, no matter what.
Understood. I mean, I've seen quite a lot of magic as being a cleric, and that thing is not magic, just a stick.
Right. All right. So Pietro, you notice that it's definitely a magical stick. It reminds you of like you remember like a long time ago you got kind of injured and you went to the temple for healing, right? Because sometimes if you're an urchin or anything like that, you couldn't afford help.
Mhm.
The clerics would be able to help you. It reminds you of a stick that the clerics used.
Huh.
In game terms, it is a staff of healing.
Uh-huh.
Because this module, turns out, is designed for 6 people, and you will get murdered if I don't give you a staff of healing.
Gotcha. Yeah. So Pietro will actually look at Zavine, clearly a cleric, and how do you not know what that is?
Well, I do know what it is. It's a stick.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a very nice stick too.
The bird cocks.
I mean,
Just a
it
stick.
looks like it just came off of a tree. I've seen more impressive sticks, but you know,
Uh-huh.
this bird fellow has quite a lot of weird weird knickknacks about him.
Wait, did the Kenku offer the stick to us, or did he just plant it in the
He
ground
planted in the
beside
ground
him?
next to you. You notice that whenever he sees something interesting, he picks it up, and then he has like a wide collection of trinkets and random knickknacks and all kinds of stuff on his belt, just hanging there. Like there's like a child's doll. There's all kinds of crazy stuff.
I mean, I can appreciate someone that takes little mementos and things from wherever they go, but those seem not what I'm used to people collecting, I guess.
I mean, I've seen people steal worse things.
True, but usually even people steal worse things, they don't hang them around on a belt like that and walk around with them.
It's true. He kind of reminds me of a magpie.
Yeah,
So
um,
he's gonna
uh,
see your pipe, and he's going to try to offer you one of his trinkets for it.
Not unless you get me another one.
He offers you an attractive wig, an unusual lump of obsidian, a small cactus in a pot, a chalice made of vines, and a little bit of ivory. He offers you one of those items.
Pietro will just shake his head. I don't part with my pipe. It's kind of the last thing I took from my home.
Stick? He hands you a stick,
Just a regular stick.
according to Zavine, yes.
Oh,
you're
eh,
really trading your
you
pipe
know what?
for a
Okay,
stick?
that's worth it. And Pietro will actually give him the pipe.
Okay. Just so you know, it can only be
I'm
attained by
sorry,
bard, cleric, or druid.
Yep. Yep.
did you just trade your pipe for a stick?
Ah,
Oh, are we doing a gift exchange? Here, my minstrel
All right,
friend, please
Secret
have this.
Santa.
It's become Christmas themed.
yep.
Mott pulls out a. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Mott actually carries around like a medium-sized chest that he just straps to his back. But he has this chest beside him right now, and he opens it up and pulls out a steel mirror and offers it to our friend here.
A steel mirror. Oh,
A
he'll definitely
steel.
take that.
Anything shiny or reflective, or in this case, both.
I bought this recently, but do not enjoy looking into it myself. So maybe it will be better used by you.
He holds up the mirror, and give me a second. I need to roll something.
Yep, no worries. No worries.
See, while we're doing that. Mott is a barbarian, correct?
Yes, he is.
Okay, make sure because you said he was an angry boy.
Yeah, he was angry about that holy symbol, but otherwise he's pretty jovial.
Right, which Pietro would have given it back. Which here's the funny thing: while the Kinku is engrossed in the mirror, Pietro actually pulls an identical pipe out of his bag, fills it up, and lights it.
He doesn't care. He's happy. Oh, that's interesting. All right then. So the Kinku looks inside the mirror and then disappears.
The
Oh
Is
shit!
the mirror still there?
Yeah,
Is it just floating?
it fails. It's on the ground.
Huh. Hey, was the steel mirror supposed to do that?
No, it was part of a monster hunting kit I bought. I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Are you
that bird was
certain?
weird.
It's
The
just
bird
supposed
was
to be.
weird, but the steel mirror is also weird.
The still
Why
mirror
would
is
it?
on face down. You hear muffled bird noises.
Mott will go over and pick up the mirror.
The Kinku's inside the mirror.
Oh shit!
Ah, let
Uh,
me out.
Zavine, I need some help over here. Or any of you that are
I
magically inclined, please help.
I
I do
can.
not know what has happened.
I'll do my best, but I've never seen someone get trapped in a mirror before.
Oh, Steel, what about yourself?
Still's looking at Pebbles.
Well then,
Ah,
do you think we should see? Not that we should jump to something like this immediately, but would breaking the mirror let him out, or would it like permanently? I don't know. I don't know how magic mirrors work exactly.
Uh,
A
oh
few
wow,
seconds
that's an.
later, he appears on the log again.
Oh,
He
Oh,
is
my friend,
fascinated
are
by the
you
mirror.
okay? Are you okay? That was not supposed to happen.
Random.
very.
At this, Ostel's going to pipe up, going like, "Choose where you're going to be. You're messing up my drawing." This entire time, Ostel's going to be eating silently by his side, and he's been sketching in his book. He seems that this is a weird scene, so he's been drawing this scene out.
Both the Kinku and the parrot are
Oh.
gonna do bird things and look at you weirdly.
Make your choice. I want to get this sketch done. And Ostel's gonna just look back down and start, just peeking up occasionally as he's trying to finish sketching this.
So Robin sits back down and continues to look at the mirror.
Well, I hope you enjoy it, friend.
You
I'm
want to
glad to
trade?
see good news. Oh, if you wish, it was more of a gift. Though I do like the look of that cactus in the pot.
Get you a succulent.
You know, I have a cactus in a pot on my windowsill, so I just feel personally drawn to it.
He offers you a decorated alabaster mask that has a miniature map inscribed onto it.
Mott accepts it. It's oh, thank you, Sir Robin. It is much appreciated. Thank you. And
So,
he'll take a look at the map. He'll inspect it a little bit, see what's going on.
while Mott is intrigued with the map, I'm not doing it like I'm not trying to be sneaky, but Pietro is just going to take the staff of healing and he's going to slip it into Zavine's bag.
Interesting strategy. The one person who might be able to use it, but also believes it's nothing more than a fucking stick.
Yep.
Do
It
I
is
see
now
this, or
Pietro's
is he
mission.
sleight of handing it?
Oh no, he's not sleight of handing it. He's doing this
Okay.
out in the open.
Can I help you?
Yeah. So I'm gonna prove to you that this stick is magic. So until then, you're holding on to it. And he just puts it in and walks back to the fire.
Or if you can prove it's magic, do something magic with it.
So I'm not good with magic. Other than my typical magic hands, but no, you're the one that's got to use it.
I can do magic without a stick, you know. I have my holy symbol, and he'll like pick it up and be like, I can just use this instead. I don't need a stick.
I'll
The
convince
Kinku
you.
is fascinated by your holy symbol that's shiny.
Right. I'll just put it back then because he cannot have it.
He offers you another holy symbol.
Excuse me? Does it look like mine?
Yes,
Yes.
it
Like
is
exactly.
actually yours.
It's literally the same.
Yours is
Well, how
missing
about
now.
that? Wait.
He rolled a natural 20 sleight of hand.
Hey, okay. Do I have something to offer him?
Trade?
You realize you're trading me something you just stole from me, right?
The bird
Whatever.
chirps. Part of the deal.
Zavine will sigh and he'll look in his bag, and I'm gonna take out a little incense burner that I would have from my cleric's kit and just kind of light some little incense and then offer that out to him.
He takes it.
All right, then. I'm I'm gonna secure my holy symbol a little tighter around my neck this time. Just to make sure.
You notice that that after a little while, you notice that the wick on the essence is continuing to burn, but it's not actually going down. He's having it on his belt. It's just now he permanently smells of essence. Thanks to you, he has disadvantage on stealth checks.
Something tells me he was never the stealthy type anyways, so don't know if that will matter too much. But it's worthwhile for getting my holy symbol back, so.
So are you guys curious of how this works mechanically? Do you want to know, or you just want to figure it out over time?
The
What works mechanically?
stick.
With no, the Kinku's trinkets.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think? Overtime or?
Yeah, I don't care. I didn't even realize there was a mechanic. I just thought you had a bunch of random stuff on him.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at too.
I feel like overtime would be the fun part.
Yeah, I kind of agree
Okay.
with that.
All right then.
Yeah, I think with this, Ostel is going to have just finished the drawing, and he's gonna he's going to be pretty happy with what he's done. I hope, and he's going to bring it out and show everybody.
It looks good.
The Kinku's gonna bring out like a empty map tube, and proffer to you to put the painting inside of it or the drawing.
I don't. I mean, these are just sketches. Usually, they don't require something quite as fancy as a holding tube. But
In his right hand, he proffers an unusual silver coin.
a trade then. I see. I will rip out this page and then roll it up and slide it in the tube.
Trade.
I didn't know
Part
you
of the
did
deal.
commission work.
So I am assuming he won't stop me from picking up the silver coin and looking at it.
No, it's fine.
Okay. So yeah. So Ostel will just pick it up and take a look at it, intrigued that it's not a coin that he's seen before.
You don't recognize it. As of yet, you can roll me a history to see if you can figure out like maybe what's going on with this thing.
Oh, that's not gonna go well, is it? There we go. Let's try it. 10.
You can tell it's like from a kingdom you don't recognize, but it's really old.
You are full of wonders and interesting things.
Would you like to would you like to hear a description of the coin?
Yes, please.
Give me a second. I'll pull that up. Um, on one side it says no cash value. On the other side it says game token, non-negotiable, non-redeemable.
Oh my god, it's a Chuck E. Cheese token.
Chuck E.
I was gonna
Cheese.
say, is there a mouse on it, perhaps?
There actually is a small mouse on it. Yep.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
Robin, the planar traveler.
Great.
So question for you, Theo.
Uh-huh.
For my background, I chose Outlander and their features Wanderer. And part of that is I have excellent memory of maps and geography. So I was wondering if this little map that's on the inside of this mask would be at all recognizable to Mott.
That is an excellent question. Roll me history or whatever geography related roll. I'll let you choose with advantage.
Ooh.
It's got to be intelligence based, obviously. Or it'd be wisdom. I'm not fucking sure. I'm not sure the rules on that.
Intelligence makes more sense. I'll just go history. I have a +0, so we'll go advantage and just hope I get lucky. That's a holy shit, 2 18s for an 18.
All right then. It is an area. Let's see where it's actually going to, because that is not what I anticipated so far. But gotta roll with them punches, you know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Where are you? Oh fuck it, I'm just gonna control F this bitch. All right. Pain in my ass, I swear. I'm trying to pull up the map, but it's like it's not rendering. Oh, oh, there it goes, maybe. Huzzah! Okay. Alright, where the fuck is this on the map? Hold on. There's a lot of things here.
Yeah, no worries.
I heard it was a big map.
Yeah.
Yup.
Toot.
Take this time to see what an alabaster mask is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Those are kind of creepy.
Right?
That's
Okay.
dope, though.
It is pointing out towards. Let's see. It is somewhere in our deep forest.
Our deep forest. Okay. Let me just write that down. All right. All right. Yeah. So I guess Mont looks at this map and he studies it a little bit and he actually recognizes it. And it's like, oh, I think I might know where this is. This is very interesting, Sir Robin. Where did you come by this item?
Trade.
Haha, of course, should have guessed. Well, thank you very much. It is an appreciated gift. You are a good man. Man? Are you a man? Woman?
It looks
Good
at you
egg.
strangely.
You are a good. You have a good heart.
Huh? No trade. How we liking the kinky with the parrot?
I think it's pretty great.
Yeah.
At least I didn't go full accent that I gave Tusk a preview to.
Yeah, I do. I forgot about him, but then mentioned the bird, and I was gonna have flashbacks, but it was not as bad. Could have been a lot worse.
You're like I'm gonna reign for the death of this fucking bird.
Yo.
Beat it out of the tree immediately.
So, Sir Robin, we are heading into what was it called again? Nightstone? Nightcap? Where are we going again?
Yeah.
It's Nightstone.
We are heading to Nightstone to maybe pick up some work. Would you be interested in joining us?
Okay.
Ah, good. The more the merrier. Always good to have another good heart around us. Well, don't let me be too forward. What do the rest of you think?
I mean, as long as he doesn't nick anything from me, I'm okay with it. Again, at least.
Right. He seems harmless. Brings a very unique personality to this little dynamic, so I don't see any reason to not allow him to come if he wants to come.
I'll still at this will look at Sir Robin and go, well, I understand the idea of trade, and I think if we can have good trade, you seemed good at picking up trinkets of sorts, but I think it would only be fair if trade was actual trade all the time and not uh, trading back what you took from others.
He does bring up a good point, Sir Robin.
To the children.
Or did
What
Do-
was that?
did you bring children?
Not
Um,
anymore. He's gonna bring out like a small pouch of coins, and he's gonna kind of jingle it, and then he's gonna toss it into the fire.
ooh,
Are you,
I
sorry?
like you even more every passing minute, Sir
Then
Robin.
he's gonna warm his talons. And you can see the coins are melting like ice.
that's not
Ah,
right.
Now you realize
tells
they
me
don't
those are not
exactly
normal coins.
look like. If you look closely, you kind of realize they're painted wood.
Uh-huh. You've been
Wood
going
should
around
still
doing the
not.
old plug nickel scam.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Wood should still not melt like ice, no? I don't.
No,
I
it,
don't
it,
need to think too much into
it's
it. They're
fine,
gone
but yeah.
anyways.
He pulls
Quite
out the
the
bag
strange one.
again from the fire and kind of weighs it off, and then it seems like it's full and puts it back in his pocket.
Oh yes, you have many tricks that might be helpful for us in the future.
I cannot believe how many new mysterious wonders I've seen just within these past 10 minutes.
Right?
Never seen half of these things before. Melting coins and floating pipes.
So the bird's going to continue talking about what is the best way to clean your feathers, and doing so is going to somehow inspire everyone here.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
All right. Is it
Wow.
nighttime or is it?
It's nighttime, so all of you gain 4 temporary HP until your next long rest. For some of you, that's
Alright.
going to be doubling your HP, probably, or nearly.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a big boost at
It
level
is a
1.
big boost.
You also notice that beneath his cloaks, anyone that rolled a decent perception in the beginning, you kind of see that he has something relatively shiny underneath his cloak. Like he's got like a breastplate or something on.
I mean, it
Alright.
makes sense.
Yeah, it does of course have the customary rapier at his side, of course. And a shield.
Naturally. Well, if his fighting is as strange as the trinkets he collects, I imagine he has a pretty unique fighting style.
Yeah.
Might come in handy later, depending on what we run into in terms of work at Nightstone.
All
Heard
right.
there's a nasty goblin problem there.
Yeah, unless you guys unless you guys have anything to add or do, we'll go ahead and call the rest, not the night, the rest. Sorry.
I think it's about time we head to bed, everybody. We have a long way to go tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good.
Corrections.
The Kinku pulls out a small wrapped up piece of cloth, puts it on the ground, and begins to drag it. And it doesn't actually unfold, it just gets longer and longer. Then he unfolds it again, and then he did some kind of weird motion where it puffs up, and he's got what appears to be an air mattress.
Interesting.
Well, looks like we don't have to provide him a place to sleep. Came self-prepared.
Yeah. Um,
All right. So it is the next morning. Anything you guys want to do before you head out?
Ostel is just going to put on his cloak just to enough to shade his eyes, so that he's not getting if there's a lot of sun, he's not getting the full blast of it.
yeah, nope. Pietro would just munch on some rations and drink some water, get settled in, check all his stuff and make sure it's still there, kind of eyeing the bird out of the corner of his eye.
Mott puts on his snow blindness glasses he made out of some birch bark, and
You
he,
notice,
he
Pietro, there is a ring that wasn't there before. It's a very shiny, shiny brass.
Okay. Pietro will pick it up and kind of look at it, rolling it around on his fingers.
Worthless, but shiny.
Yeah, he just shrugs and puts it on if it'll fit.
It does fit. Nothing
that
happens.
was an, oh boy, that was an ominous die roll.
Yep.
It's a perfectly normal and harmless ring. You put it on and nothing happens.
Yeah, that's all he's
Yeah.
got.
So I'm just looking at my character right now, trying to figure out why in the world it says I have true sight.
You're a warlock, right?
Yeah, but we're level 1.
That's true.
Yeah, wait a
What?
minute. Hold on.
I have no idea why it says. I get the dark vision part. I'm just looking at it going, why do I have true sight?
Can you hover over it? And it usually is it just say warlock?
It doesn't say anything when I hover over it. Like it's under
I don't
senses.
see. I don't see true.
Really?
Oh shit! There it is. What the fuck?
Like I'm not sure where that
Oh.
came from.
Did you?
Blame the bird.
Oh, it's customized. You customized it.
Why would I ever customize
You
this?
probably reused the character.
Oh,
Oh.
I
Yep.
okay. I know what happened. Sorry, that's a good point. Okay, I know what happened. It was I reused this from the last from Van Rose Potter, and at the very end he was
Oh, he
Mm.
got the boon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thanks.
Okay.
Because I was well, I'm like, why do I have true sight? This doesn't make any sense at all.
It's okay. I just have a massive big brain, you know.
Okay, so we no
Have
longer
an
have the temp
otherworldly
HP,
boon.
right?
With your true sight, you see Sir Robin is actually Eldritch Horror.
Right?
Right. So we no longer have the temp HP, do we? Since it was
No,
long
until
rest.
your next long rest, you have it. So
Okay.
Pietro, are you gonna make some of those famous morning hash browns you've pulled out?
I would if we weren't out of potatoes.
Ah, I might be able to help with that. Totally unimportant. Rolling a survival roll. Ooh, that's a 19 to go find some wild potatoes
there
or
are
other
wild
Wild
potatoes.
behind the
potatoes.
tree.
Ooh.
Pietro, they're right over here. Did you even look?
I don't know how to dig in the dirt like that. I'm better at cooking it.
Well, I will teach you one of these days.
Yeah, I'll make up some. Oh, actually, yeah. Dry it with dried jerky, a little bit of water, some diced potatoes. I can make corned beef hash.
Ooh, yes.
So yeah, Pietro will kick up some corned beef hash and scrambled eggs for breakfast.
Nothing like some fresh parrot eggs.
Not parrot. These are. He looks at the blue shell that's about the size of a chicken egg in his hand. I think they're robin.
Well, whatever they are, they're very tasty.
The Kinku looks embarrassed.
I don't. I didn't forget about you, and I actually cook up some popcorn for the kinku.
He has never seen popcorn before, and now is thoroughly enjoying it.
Pietro, I just had an idea with this popped corn you've made. What if we took a big tin, maybe like 22-liter, and we sectioned it off and filled it up with different flavors of popcorn?
Sounds
People
like
would
it'd
love
make
these
money.
around. Yes, I think people would love these around the holidays, especially if you get like a sweet, sweet and salty kind of mix.
Yeah, sounds good.
You
We
can
can
even
do that.
add a little section into the container to make tea with, perhaps.
Oh, that is genius! Always have a drink with your salty snack.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, have to already get a patent for that sometime later.
Yes, we'll have to make a prototype sometime soon.
Yeah,
But I think maybe it is time for us to get going.
yeah. Just next time we're near the chef's guild, remind me, and I can get that fairly easily. They can fast track the process.
Good to know.
All right. So, as you guys cozy on, go along the road, you find you've been traveling on the high road for days now. As evening approaches, you spot a wooden signpost next to a trail that heads north into the hills. Nailed to the post are three arrow-shaped signs. The two marked Waterdeep and Daggerford follow the high road, but point in opposite directions. The third, marked Nightstone, beckons you to follow the trail. If memory serves, Nightstone is roughly 10 miles up the trail.
By about the time of reaching the sign, Pietro, with his 25-foot movement speed, is quite tired. So, unceremoniously, he is going to climb Mott and just climb up to his shoulder.
Oh, hello, Pietro. I was wondering when I was going to see you up here again.
You know, these tiny little legs aren't great for long travel.
Ah, don't sweat it. I am happy to help my clan. Does anyone else want to ride? And he will go.
Kinku says, "Want ride?"
All right, he'll he'll help the Kenku get up onto his other shoulder.
The
Can both
Kinku is
be
the
sitting
size of
there.
a full human, by the way.
Well, that's a big Kenku.
It's a big
Okay.
bird.
I did
Hmm.
not
Oh,
expect that.
Kinku are normally fairly about medium sized. At least Pietro's small.
I honestly wait. What is it here? Oh yeah, so Fearballs actually have the powerful build racial trait. So when it comes to carrying capacity and stuff, they count as large.
Yeah, they were typically between 5 and 7 feet in height, but they
Oh,
weigh
wow.
75 pounds.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
You'll be okay then.
yeah. He
It's
sits up
only
there
adding
then.
an extra 100 pounds to you.
The bird tries to fist bump Pietro.
If Pietro will fist bump him as best as possible.
Well,
The
this is
bird
not
will
a
go,
weird sight at all.
will go full monkey and look through the hair of whoever he's on and try to find some gnats or something.
Mott is actually bald. He only has like a really bushy, he only has really bushy mutton chops, like a
He's
mustache.
looking at them mutton chops.
Oh, okay, Sir Robin. Maybe ask first before you start doing that. But oh wow, that's been that itch has been there for quite a while. Thank you.
He's gonna pull out some wax and some shine, and
No,
does
no,
so with
no,
a 19 to stealth.
Oh no.
He's
no,
gonna
no,
start
no.
making your bald head shine. You
Some
do, of
might
course,
start feeling
feel
a
it
lot
once he
harder.
starts. How does Mott feel about this?
Mott is maybe a little concerned at first, but nothing bad seems to be happening after a few seconds, so he doesn't really mind that much.
It is considered in bold culture to be what is called a nice thing to do.
Just giving your
Well,
head a nice little polish.
thank you, Sir Robin. It is very kind. Maybe try Pietro too. Maybe he enjoy it.
I'm not bald.
More concernedly, he pulls out from his sack some feathers and begins to try to stick it to your head. He thinks, it's a sign of disease, so he's been trying to treat your head.
Oh,
Maybe better.
you're molting.
Oh, Sir Robin.
Very good.
I'd rather you did not do that. It is bald up there by choice.
Oh,
Because of my my scars, the hair does not grow in properly, so I just keep it short.
there is a single tear coming from the Kinku.
Can I roll an insight to see if this is for me or because of me?
All right, roll it.
Oh, natural 2 for a 5.
It's just some dust in his eyes, apparently.
Zavine, do you have any eye clearing magic by chance? Looks like our friend here is having some issues.
I mean, I don't have anything specifically for eyes, but I could give him a little bless and just wipe the dust out of his eyes non-magically.
That
I,
could also work, I guess. Yes.
how tall is Mott, by the way?
Mod is 7.5 feet tall.
Okay, then Sir Robin's probably like on your shoulder, right?
Yep.
Pretty
I
tall.
could almost reach up there. Yeah, I'll reach up and touch like his Sir Robin's, I guess, foot basically, and I'll cast Bless onto Sir Robin. This is 3 creatures, so why not? We're about to head into town. Just make sure I'll touch the whole gang up there with Sir Robin, Mott, and Pietro, and I'll cast Bless. So all
Very
Hold on.
good.
3 of you get Bless. Mark that off. And then I can't really reach up to where your eye is, Sir Robin, but I'm sure you could just wipe the dust off, and hopefully you'll be fine. We're close to getting into town, so it shouldn't be too much longer.
Yeah, Mott will give Sir Robin a pair of his anti snow glare glasses he made. And be like, here, this should keep further dust out of your eyes or other debris.
He
And also
thumbs
the
up.
sunlight.
Then he's going to tap the shoulder of Savine and give you bardic inspiration and guidance.
Oh, well, thank you. That's mighty kind of you.
He begins to play a
I,
slight tune on his banjo,
uh,
saying, "For when the arrow comes flying and about to shoot," I'm not a singer, but you get the idea.
I'm gonna be like, well, I don't want to hug all the buffs, and I'll tap him again, and I'll also cast guidance back onto him.
Oh my god, just multi-bluff the Bard Kinku.
He does have a deceptively high AC due to his unique build, so
Right.
Mysterious chest plate.
I didn't want you guys to die, so I might have min-maxed the fuck out of him.
Yeah, it's fine.
God. So bardic inspiration is the add a 1d4. Is that what it is?
I will get that for you. So within 60 feet can hear. Okay, so you get an inspiration die for 10 minutes. You can annotate a one ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw. This can be added
All right.
after the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Good to know.
Is it the D4 or the D6?
D6. Guidance is a D4.
Right.
Right.
Guidance
And guidance
wishes it
is
was
only
bardic inspiration.
Yes, it does.
guidance is just
One's a
broke.
cantrip.
That is also true.
All right, should we head into town? We're not too
Yeah.
far away at this point.
I mean, 10 miles. Man, might as well.
All right. So after following the trail for 10 miles, you hear the ringing of a bell. The sound grows louder as Nightstone comes into view. A river flows around the settlement, forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden palisade, beyond which you see a windmill, a tall steeple, and the high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity in the village. The trail ends before a lower drawbridge that spans the moat. Beyond the drawbridge, 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap in the palisade. South of the village and surrounded by the river moat is a cone-shaped, flat-topped hill, which stands a stone keep enclosed by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has partially collapsed. A wooden bridge that once connected the keep to the village is also partially collapsed.
That seems like a funeral's going on.
Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Give me a second to look at your guys' passive perception.
Wah, wah.
Don't worry, I don't have a broken passive perception this time.
Jesus
Which
Christ!
also,
And hit him,
I,
it's dude. It's kind of insane. The dude has literally a 20 in passive perception. He's like
yeah,
he's like level 5 or some shit, right?
oof. I know, right? It's insane. It's like he can see everything. But, also I could have used lucky on uh the perception roll earlier and didn't even think about it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What's your guys' passive perception?
11.
Okay.
13.
13.
Oh no, actually it's 10. Nope, that's my investigation is passive.
Anything higher than 13?
I have a 13 flat.
3/13.
Please don't tell me we needed a 40.
The rogue is blind.
Nah, everything's great, guys. Don't worry about it.
All right, very good.
Nothing they're gonna be concerned about. Woo!
Ooh.
All
A
right.
lovely
Well,
town with no issues at all.
Yeah.
it was quite the nice journey here.
We should see about restocking up and my backpack doesn't work too well as a sleeping bag, so maybe we should buy some like winter gear.
This is what you guys see of the town.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And sorry, are we coming from the west or the south?
West.
Okay.
But you said there's something. The bridge is not messed up, right?
No, the bridge to the keep on the mount on the little hill is broken.
I
Got it.
should have shown this as well. My bad, guys.
There
Oh.
we go.
Oh, okay.
Got.
When you see want to see the side view as well?
Yes.
You have a
Ooh.
Have it.
side view?
A side view. Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently
Getting three-dimensional in here.
getting
Oh,
three-dimensional in this bitch.
Look at that.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, the first time I've ever seen anything like that in D&D, I'll give honestly.
They're up in their game. What? All right.
Yeah, it's pretty solid, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
guess this is one of the newer modules too. Am I right? Let's see. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, hold on.
Is it? It's not that new, is it?
it's one of the newer. It's not the newest though.
2016, so yeah, relatively new. I mean, it's still 5 years ago, but I mean, like,
Right.
yeah, better than fucking Storm. Fucking what was it? Tiamat, motherfucker.
Yeah, Rise of. I wonder if they'll ever do like a full-on side scroller type map.
Let's see. Do I have you guys as a player version that has this stuff? Oh, I guess it's okay for you guys to. Oh, we'll see. Okay, it's whatever. Not that big of a deal. Okay. So basically, TLDR, the features of this area, it's designed specifically to avoid you entering except the drawbridges. It's not easy. You're gonna generally have a bad time if you try to. So don't do any dumb shit where you're trying to fucking climb the palisade instead of walking over the perfectly normal fucking drawbridge. Okay.
Got it.
Because if you fall
Mott,
into the river, your character is gonna get eaten. Okay, put it that way.
You're saying
Mott is gonna
Robin's
pick
gonna
up
fly
Pietro.
all of us over.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead, Zabine.
Oh, I was just making a joke. You go ahead.
Oh no, I was making a joke too. I was saying Mott picks up Pietro and tries to throw him over the palisade.
Understandable.
Pietro, dexterity save.
No. He doesn't actually do that.
Okay.
I was gonna recommend Sir
Kinku's
Robin
gonna
just
do it.
fly us all over. You know.
Actually,
Kinku's
hold
gonna
on.
fly, actually, can't
How
he?
much do you weigh, Pietro?
37 pounds.
The Kinku's gonna wrap around your body with his feet. Up we
What?
go.
Wait, no.
Wait,
I'm
if they can
afraid of
fly.
heights.
Dexterity save then. If you're trying to resist.
No, he's not. That's a dirty 20.
Wow.
Okay, so are you resisting or?
He's not resisting, but he really is afraid of heights. Like, so
Okay, but
he
you
would
managed
be
not to
holding on.
wiggle.
Yeah,
You managed not to wiggle free 30 feet above the ground. So.
yeah.
All right. So it looks like there's some minor damage occurring. Some of the rooms are broken in, that kind of stuff. It's weird, but you can't really see anyone from the direction. Unfortunately, I need you to roll me a
Uh-huh.
perception check while you're up there so far. I guess I'll roll it for Sir Robin as well. He has really good perception.
That is a 3. I am
Oh,
rolling shit
he has
tonight.
+0 to perception. Never mind. What the fuck? That is
Yeah, I
wisdom.
have +0 as well.
Yeah.
22 for Maud.
All right. Well, you already have one. Let's see. Okay. You do not see anything suspicious because the angle you're at. So.
Uh,
So.
yeah, Pietro's more concerned about not looking down at this point in time.
All right. So when you get to the drawbridge, you do notice, however, this is what you see, Ma. You notice that there are several tracks made looks like be like lots of like humanoids, villagers probably. Um, and then there's some ones that are smaller, as if made by, well, you're not sure. They're smaller humans, maybe halflings. But it'd be kind of weird for a human village to have a ton of halflings, you know? And then there's some unusually large set of wolf tracks.
Hmm. Mott's gonna do a survival check to try to identify those other tracks.
Roll it.
That's a 15.
They're probably made by goblins.
And do all these tracks seem to have been like were they, oh my god, I can't think of the word right now. Were they all placed at the same time?
The
Like, does it
age.
look like they're all,
Yeah.
yes,
So it
thank you.
looks like the fleeing villagers are a little bit older.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Mott kind of gets down on a knee and like looks at these tracks, and as soon as he realizes what they are, he stands back up and turns. So wait, okay, sorry, I need to clarify something. Is Pietro in the air with Sir Robin right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. He turns to Ostil and Zavine. It's like there have been goblins here, and there are some other large canine tracks too. Uh, we might have a problem. It looks like the humans here were fleeing. Uh, prepare yourselves. I don't know what we're walking into. So,
Make
Robin, could you please come back down here? We need to tell you something.
Lowers.
Hey, just wanted to let you two know there's definitely been goblins around. Uh, it looks like something might have happened to the village, so be prepared. And as he's saying this, Mott takes out this gigantic wooden shield. It's like 4 feet tall because he's also gigantic, and it looks like it's made out of a solid piece of wood, with a bunch of stones that are like embedded in the front part of it. And he pulls out like I guess it's kind of like a short spear. Uh, he pulls out this little like 4 foot long spear, or I guess yeah, probably like 4 or 5 feet long,
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of prepares himself.
Okay.
And once everyone else seems prepared, Moth's going to start slowly going forward and trying to see what's going on around this bridge, or if he sees anything obviously out of place.
Understood. All right. All right, so you guys enter. I'm guessing you guys are proceeding through the area.
Yeah.
Not crossing the
Yeah.
drawbridge.
Yeah.
You notice there is a really mean-looking motherfucker turned away from you. He's currently yelling at a couple of goblins. He's trying to break into a house. Then all of a sudden, I need everyone to roll me a perception check, actually, because this is...
Wait, is this a human yelling at goblins?
No, it's like a mean, like probably like a hobgoblin, really.
Oh, gotcha. And that's a
Big goblin.
11.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I
Wow,
got a 17.
nice. Okay, so, Pietro, you notice, and you're the only one to notice, there is a small halfling in black leather armor wielding a wicked curved blade, sneaking up behind the hobgoblin. He's almost invisible, as if he's very hard to see, kind of like a chameleon effect.
Oh. Yep, Pietro's not going to say anything, because he doesn't want to throw off the stealth of the person trying to take. Am I on the ground now, or am I still in the air?
You're on the ground.
Okay, yeah, so considering that, Pietro is going to do the same and disappear out of sight. Probably behind Mott's legs because he's the closest thing.
You notice that because the hobgoblin's next to an alley, right?
Yep.
He's coming out of the alley. He quickly grabs the knife, jams it into what it looks to be where his kidney would be, covers his mouth, and drags him into the alleyway. The other goblins don't notice.
Aha. I have, yeah, I'm going to actually, yeah, Pietro would look at Mott, just say, "I'll be back," and then yeah, I'm gonna go into stealth mode.
What do you mean you beat Peter? Where are you going? Where did you go?
And that's a dirty 20 for stealth.
All right. While you're doing this, the rest of the party will notice that two almost like blurring quickness from one of the nearby rooftops. They fire crossbows and kill the other two goblins, and they immediately retreat.
Did you two see that?
They were
Yeah,
on the
that
roof,
that
right?
is rather hard to miss.
We need to get out of the open.
By the way, Pietro, that whole scene of him like gunning him and dragging him to the alley, that happened in like a second. This dude's
Oh
quick.
yeah, I know. That's why Pietro's actually going towards him. So yeah, Pietro is as stealthy as possible, is following behind the robed and darkened, almost invisible halfling.
All right, give me a second. Oh shit! All right, give me
Pietro
a
is
second.
instantly killed. Oh dang.
All right, give me a second. Please, no, not a repeat. Pietro died for a session last time too.
Yeah, I
Wait,
did.
did he actually?
I
Oh
did.
no.
Yeah.
Oh god. All right, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out it's here somewhere. There's a lot of shit here. This is why you should read things in advance.
Yeah, it's helpful.
So, behind you, really not behind you, you feel a blade is next to your throat, Pietro.
I expected that, and nothing less.
And you hear a whisper. What is it you're doing here? Who interrupts the work of the Night Knives?
I respond in halfling because I saw a halfling. My name is Pietro, and I am, well, actually, my party are here to help. I saw someone of my ilk and decided to introduce myself properly.
You feel the knife slightly move away from your skin, but still present. Give me a second. Okay. Give me a second. He says something along the lines of Tethel Roa.
Is that
So, do
Thieves'
you
Cant?
speak Thieves' Cant?
Yes, I do.
He's asking, are you a member of a guild?
I, in Thieves' Cant, because I don't know any, I'll just say back, depends on who's asking and when, and if you're a bribable guard or not.
Gotcha. Damn it, I had it here somewhere. Where fucking... oh, the Night Knives. Okay. I was like, do I have to look that shit up again? Alright. We don't tolerate other guilds from Astoria.
Ah, I'm not from Astoria.
The knife disappears. This area is dangerous. I recommend you leave.
Yeah, I've said that a few times to our. It actually, Pietro is actually making air quotes. Party leader. He tends to get mad and run in head first.
Our target isn't here. However, we'll find them eventually. Let's just clean up some trash first.
Good hunting. We were just here for some goblin ears.
Very well. Eski Terreno. He says, shadows hide you, and disappears.
Uh, yeah, coming back out of the alley, if the other goblins, like the ones that were around the alley, are dead and it's clear, Pietro will drop stealth.
Yeah, they're fucking dead, all right.
He didn't have a chance to see it because he was already ducking down the alley. So yeah, he'll peek out, see that nobody's around, and he'll stand up straight and stop hiding behind shit as he walks out and right up to Mott.
Roll me perception, Pietro, or anyone else who was curious.
It's 17.
Another 5.
If you rolled at
Ooh.
least a
Yeah,
10, you get the sense that you think someone might be watching you.
I rolled a 21.
Oh yeah, dude, there's someone watching you. Very closely.
Can I tell from like what direction, or is it just like an omnipresent someone
Someone
somewhere is
within the
watching?
village, absolutely. You've
Um,
noticed that the Kinku has disappeared.
I knew it was getting too quiet. I'll turn to, I guess, Ostel and Mott, who would be next around me, and be like, "Have you guys seen where Sir Robin is? Also, I agree, we should get out of the open and get inside somewhere. I get a bad feeling just standing out in the open right here."
We need to find out what's going on here.
So I'm back.
Ah, Pedro, there you
Oh,
are.
Yeah. So we're not the only ones here for a job, but their job shouldn't interfere with our job, if you know what I mean.
What is our job? I thought we were coming here to get a job.
Well, considering all the goblins about, our job is to take care of some goblins, and we can turn in the goblin ears for coin. So,
Ah, yes, I forgot about this very strange currency exchange here.
Pietro kind of just does a facepalm. It means we take in proof of a kill.
Ah, of course, of course. Always got to take a trophy.
He's gonna like kind of like look at you as Ursa, like, I don't want to interrupt, but can we talk about this? Maybe not in the open of the street. I get the feeling we're being watched.
Oh, of
But
course we are.
so it is best to get somewhere we would not be watched. No. Also, have you seen your crow friend, Sir Robin? Because he appears to have vanished.
And not since I went on my little errand, no. But let's actually.
Quiet you must be. You hear some whisper from a Kinku next to you. It looks like he probably drank some kind of potion to make him invisible.
God,
There
Levine
you
would
go.
jump if this is like literally right behind him.
He will hold you still or try to mitigate your reaction.
Oh, almost
Mighty
worse.
Grace, what are you doing?
Okay.
Can't you sneak up on us like that?
Don't let
So-
them know I'm here.
I'm assuming we're right next to one of the guard towers, right?
Yeah.
Can I open one of the doors?
Yes, let
Yeah,
us
I
go.
will. I will open one of the doors for the guard tower. Like, they're confused about what's going on. They're dealing with the bird. Pietro just ignores the bird as he pops up and starts talking, and just opens the guard tower door and as best he can and pushes it open. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's a tower. You can go up the tower if you want. That might give you a better vantage point.
That was kind of my thinking.
So you and whoever decides to go with you are up there. You notice that there is a bolted to the floor. There's a heavy crossbow.
Hmm. Wow, quite a find, Pietro. Quite a find.
Yeah. Give me a couple minutes. I can unbolt it.
Ah, no need. Mott's gonna try to rip it right off if that's possible.
Roll strength.
Oh god, of course. That's a natural one
Oof.
for a 4.
Doesn't
Hey,
move at all.
yeah.
In fact, you create so much noise, you hear a roar in and next to the courtyard square.
You okay?
Do you think that had to do with us?
Yes. And Pietro draws his short bow and climbs up on a crate so he can see over the wall of the tower.
By the way, you notice below you, there's a series of houses, and there are currently some halflings chilling out on a roof, and they're sneaking by this creature. It's a large green creature with mean claws,
Ooh.
and it's currently fighting with some very large wolves like wargs.
I don't know who's the good guy and the bad guy. The wolves are fighting the green guy. I'm
Is that
yelling
really,
down the hatch to if anybody didn't follow us up.
is there really a good guy and a bad guy in nature?
True.
No, just try to survive.
I think it's best, regardless who's good and bad, just let them finish their fight, and then if the quote unquote bad guy wins, we can deal with them after they've already exhausted themselves with the their
The
opponents.
troll kills one of the wargs, and the other warg runs away. But the halflings don't seem interested. They seem to want to get to the keep.
Are those your friends, Pietro?
Yes, they are. And best not to mess with them. They're on a higher pay grade than me.
Did they have any intel of the people in this village? What happened to them? Or if there are any still here, even?
Unfortunately, the way those negotiations happen, that didn't come up. And I'm going to can't meddle. Yeah, I think Pietro's going to draw his bow and prepare to fire on the troll.
You can fire with a heavy crossbow if you want.
Pietro can't. He couldn't even see above the top of it.
Gotcha. Well, what do you mean? There's a stepping stool.
Like, yeah, if there's a stepping stool, I can take.
There are halflings on the guard, apparently. Believe it or not.
Oh, cool. Absolutely. Then yes, I will use
There's
the
even a little
heavy
seat
crossbow.
next to it.
Do
Oh,
we
yeah.
really want to get involved in here? We don't even know what is happening.
There's a troll rampaging, and if there's people in this town, we want them to be alive so we can actually get money out of them.
Is anyone? Who else is up there with him? Is everyone up there?
Yeah, I'd say at least Mott is, because he tried to rip that heavy crossbow out.
That's fair. Anyone else who believes they're up there, you can make a let's say investigation check to see if you can figure out the full machinations of this device.
Nope. 10.
That's
DC
a
is 12.
13.
Ooh, Matt got it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, Pietro has it
There's
too.
a
Yep.
reason why no one fucked with Nightstone. This is a mounted automatic heavy crossbow.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
we've got a mounted machine gun.
Not automatic. It's like technically it's a repeater, but you know what I mean.
So basically, it's got like, since it's for halflings, it's got like the little foot pedals in the seat so you can rotate it fast and all that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Pietro drops down in the seat, locks in, grabs the firing bolts, starts turning it, aiming right for the head of the troll. And he
roll
looks at
me a
Mott.
quick perception check, Pietro.
I am going to use luck. Not better. That's a 4.
Okay.
You
Well,
have inspiration.
the DC is actually
do.
3, believe it or not. So
What?
I can use the D6 inspiration. Did we all get inspiration, or was it just?
No, just you.
I think it was just you.
The
You
DC was
also
3.
have
So
less.
Yeah.
Oh, it was actually
be
3?
also.
yeah, it was actually 3.
Wow.
Okay, so there is some writing on the side of this, like just so where you can see it when you're sitting in the chair. It says "lock and load."
Lock and load.
A red laser appears.
Oh,
In
hell
the
yeah.
world.
Yeah, as soon as the laser appears, everybody at the top just hears.
All right, make me 4 attack rolls.
Okay.
Oh, way.
That's a 19, 21, 8, and 22.
Oh my god.
This
Yeah,
sounds
I'm
like it's gonna
stacked.
hurt.
I am stacked for dexterity.
Yeah, no kidding.
Actually, I didn't actually roll the amount of crossbows. Hold on. Oh, I need to make me total of 7 attacks. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so that's an additional 7, 23, and 6.
Okay, let me look at the. There it is. All right.
Well, a lot of
Anything out
natural
of 15 or above hits.
Oh, cool.
I didn't
Oh,
count
yeah,
those attacks.
I actually can luck the natural 1, so we'll do that. So that's a 22.
So 5 hit.
That's
Yep,
hits.
5 hit.
Okay. Roll me 5d8.
That's a total of 24. And I'm going to ask, because I have to, because of my class, do any of those get sneak attack?
Right. Holy shit.
Do I get sneak attack when they have with a repeated crossbow? Is that the fucking question you just asked me?
Well, I figured at least
I
the
mean,
first
at
one
least
would.
the first one, yeah.
All right. Let me look at the rules for sneak attack.
It's an important question. Can't blame him for trying.
All right. They did all roll at once, which was a problem for me. It does qualify as a ranged weapon. Fuck. Yes.
Just the first one or all?
They all fired simultaneously.
Oh.
I think
That's
Yeah.
That's 41 total damage.
The troll's pretty pissed, but he's still alive. Anyone that's up there would notice that there's also another repeating crossbow at the other tower.
How far is the other tower?
At the base of the base of the thing, about 10 feet away, 15 feet maybe, on there.
Yeah, you can get there in time.
Well, if we are doing this, then let's play. I'm going to start running.
All right then, you get up there as the troll notices your party. Okay, so. All right, so. You know the magic words. Everyone, roll me initiative.
Yup.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, so. How much damage you do again?
40 some.
I think it was 41.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard too.
41, yes.
I gotta roll for Sir Robin too, I guess. Let's see. 18, not bad. 28 total. Fucking sneak attack.
I can't help it, man. It's a rogue. You gotta ask.
Yeah, I know. I know. What'd you get, Savine, for your roll on you, Ostel?
12.
I got 20.
All right. All right. The troll starts to heal. And I'm gonna say that I'm guessing Ostel, you're the one in the other tower.
Yes, I was the one who ran.
You do notice there's something weird. There is a cabinet full of weird vials and things like that, and that tower. And looking closer at the mechanism, you notice that it's a weirder thing. It's more like a miniature catapult kind of thing than anything else.
Not a crossbow.
No.
Huh. Can
It's kind of hard to tell from like 40 feet away, you know.
Yeah. If I'm up there, can I? And the troll hasn't done anything yet, right?
Correct.
Then can I take some time to figure out how this works? Because if I can't figure it out, it's going to be Eldritch Blast time.
Okay.
So, like, if I need, should I take my action to investigate or anything like that? Is that how we want to play it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Ooh, that's not a very good roll. 6. You know what? I'm going to use my inspiration on this. Not a whole lot better. 8.
You do have bless also.
Oh, I have bless as well.
Yeah.
Neato. That brings it up to 11.
Barely made it.
Oh, sweet.
All right. This will launch certain chemical contraptions at the troll.
Okay. And okay. Good to know. Can I for my kind of reaction or bonus action or whatever, however you want to judge it, grab some of the strange chemical vials or whatever, just to ready them to use next turn?
There's already one loaded.
Oh, there's already one loaded.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna learn how to tinker with this to make sure that it's I understand how to fire it for the next round. That'd be my turn, I guess.
All right.
Oh, is that what the repeating crossbow looks like?
No, that's just the
Heavy?
closest I could find.
Oh, okay.
I tried to find like a halfling seated at an AA gun, but I couldn't find one.
Howitzer.
Fucking Lamau. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So the dude runs up to the base of the tower. Almost to the base. He's about 8 feet away from the base. That's his full speed. That's all a troll can do.
Oof.
Since he can't throw a boulder, so.
Now
All
that's their tower, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like at the very edge of the square towards you guys. That's really what it is.
Got it.
All right. So Sir Robin is still invisible.
Right.
And since
Right.
the halflings have fucked off, Sir Robin's gonna stab this troll from behind. With advantage. And he rolls a 20.
Hey, nice.
Now.
The bard just went melee into the troll.
Yeah.
Yep.
And rolled minimum damage. 4 damage.
Oh no.
Oof.
It's gotta be one of the most depressing things I've ever seen.
Poor Sir Robin.
We barely knew ye.
How fucking depressing is this shit?
Oof.
No.
Yikes.
Yep.
It's just as likely that happens as getting like an 18.
Yeep.
Yeah. All right.
Oof.
So it's Sir Robin's turn. Mott, what you doing, buddy?
How tall are these towers?
Let me find out.
Oh wait, guys, put your initiative in the chat so we can follow it proper.
Okay.
They're 20 feet high.
Okay. Ah. Well, Mott wants to get down there, but I feel like jumping. His options are either running down, which will probably take his whole movement, or he'll just have to jump. But that's a lot of fall damage at level 1.
Here's a convenient fireman's pole.
All right. In that case, Mott is going to slide down this convenient fireman's pole down to the ground. And he is going to he's going to use his bonus action and go into a rage. So everyone around him, you see his eyes start to glow, and he seems to be I want to say wreathed in a kind of like ethereal, like blue fire, but that doesn't have any mechanical just relevance, just what he looks like. And he's going to approach this troll, and he's going to try and stab at it with his short spear. His Yulkwa.
All right. Roll it.
That's a 16.
That hits.
All right, so that is going to be. Oh yes, it's gonna be 12 damage.
All right, that's a pretty good chunk of damage.
Stabs it in the flank.
Savine.
Yes, alright. Seeing all this, Zavine's gonna look out over the guard tower down at the troll and, I don't exactly have a heavy crossbow, but I do have a couple tricks up my sleeve, and he's gonna kind of point down at the troll. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
It is fucking terrible at wisdom.
So it's DC 13.
Rolls a 9.
Yeah.
Alright, then it takes 1d12 necrotic damage. So
Whoa.
12. Hopefully this rolls good. Oh, almost. Oh, that's so good. I got a 7, so that's 7 necrotic damage. And I believe that's my turn, because I don't really want to go anywhere. And no one's injured yet, right? I don't need to cast healing
No,
yet.
nobody's injured yet.
Alright, yep, I'll just stay up
That'll
here in
probably
the tower
change here in
then.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's true.
Uh,
All right,
for
Pietro.
now.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing again. All right, can I still hit the troll from here?
Yes, but you need a reload.
Okay. Yeah, I will work on reloading then.
Okay, that's your action.
All right.
All right. So. Okay, yeah, so I fucked up earlier. All right, Ostel, it's your turn, then it's a troll.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna look at where the troll is and go, oh, shit, that's a bit too close to comfort. Oh, this better work. Aim it, and I'll try to fire this contraption on that. How would you like me to roll it? Is it based on dex? Is it based on
Straight
What?
D20.
straight D20? Let's do it. 17.
That
Woo!
hits. Roll me
All right.
2d4.
2d4. That is 7.
All right. The troll bursts into flames.
Nice.
Oh yes.
Nice.
The troll is very, very upset.
I gotta get me one of these.
Yup.
All right, give me a second. I think it's gonna make a perception check. See if you can figure out which one of you motherfuckers is squishier. Let's see.
Oh no.
Definitely mod.
I rolled pretty well, so you should be able to tell which one of you motherfuckers is squishier.
It's definitely Pietro with his 9 max health.
Unfortunately, it can't fucking reach you. But what it can do is absolutely punish vicariously through Matt to you. All right. So, are you ready?
It's very
Oh
ominous.
yes.
We have that 4 temp HP still, right?
Yep.
I do also have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So
You raged?
yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah, right.
raged.
raged
Very
as
good.
he was going
That's
down the fireball.
a 26 and a 1.
Ooh.
All right.
26 barely hits.
There. What? We
Level
have a
1, by the
high-level
way.
Oh god,
Wait,
you're
singer?
level 1, I remember. Jesus Christ.
Yup.
All right, well, the first attack does 18 damage.
Holy shit!
It-
Mott's dead.
is
Well,
that
that's
half?
9 damage.
No,
Yeah.
that's before half.
Before half. Okay, so 9 total.
That's still a ton of damage.
Yeah.
And the second attack
Trolls are no joke.
does 9. before being halved.
4.
So
So 13 damage to him total.
yes, sounds about right.
I'm glad it was
Wow.
to him, not anyone else, because that would have killed us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet you're really
But-
fucking glad you
Yeah.
raised.
Yeah, I was contemplating whether I was gonna do it or not.
Christ.
Good
Yep.
lord.
Mod
That's
is
a
still
ton
up.
of damage for level 1.
All right, so are you unconscious?
No,
Holy shit, you're fucking not. What?
new. I
As
had
Just
15
barely.
15 max HP and the 4 temp hit points.
Oh,
I'm currently at 6 hit points.
Those fucking MVP hit points, though.
Yup.
Well, even without them, I still would be up with 2 hit points. But
Yeah.
at
You
least
didn't
I
hear no bell.
have.
the fact that you having those with rage is huge.
Yo.
That's a
Okay, so
big
basically the
damage.
troll is what he's gonna do is he's gonna football kick your ass through one of the pillars of the tower. It's gonna break one of the pillars and send you flying.
Okay.
Ooh.
You're alive. You're on the ground, but you're alive.
He lives.
My-
All right.
Oh,
let's-
am I prone then?
Huh?
Am I prone then?
No, you managed to stand
Oh,
up. You're
okay.
fine. So Sir Robin is gonna look at this fucking troll and be like, "Hey, this motherfucker just hurt my teammate. That's rude." So he's gonna cast he's going to let's see. Does he have that ability yet? Let's see. Okay, what
Cast
did he
Power
roll
Word
for
Kill.
this?
Depends on what. Yeah, if he
Big
is a
amount.
bard, yeah, he wouldn't have like healing word or anything yet.
So he's gonna run up to you and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, you heal 9.
9?
That's a
Yeah.
good roll.
Roll the 6.
That is
a
That's
good roll.
great.
I mean, that puts me up to full health. So Mod has like a rib sticking out of him or something from smashing through the pillar. He's bleeding, and then Sir Robin comes up, and the rib pops back into place. Great.
All right, Matt.
Oh, it's Mod again. All right. I mean, Mott's pretty mad, so he's gonna. Oh, what's he gonna do? Yeah,
This
Mott.
guy just fucking kicked the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Taking back.
Mott is gonna run up to this troll and attempt to shove.
Are you gonna full Nelson this troll?
I'm gonna attempt to shove this troll prone.
What?
Is even happening? He's on fire. Just remember that.
He's a troll. He's not gonna remember to stop, drop, and roll. I'm just going for the drop. That's it.
All right. Well, roll contesting strength.
I think it's athletics, isn't it?
The person doing it, I believe, does athletics, and the person that's defending can do strength, athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, come on, Mott. Come on.
It's not looking good for you.
Oh, it's 22.
He rolled a 22. Hold on.
Was it a tie?
It's literally a tie. Let me show you. Big fucking Lamau.
This is quite the fight scene we're witnessing right now.
And we just need to be listening to yakety sax.
Oh my god.
All right. So sudden burst of wind. Roll it again.
Oh man, come on. That's a
You beat him.
17. Oh no
Oh my
way.
God.
So okay, yeah. Mott comes up. Wait, does it say how tall this troll is? I'm just curious.
Like 8 feet probably.
Alright. Mott, enraged, runs up to this troll and just like backhand hits it with his shield and knocks it right on the fucking ground. That's what I'm going for
All
here.
right. He's on the ground prone.
All right, and that's all Mott could do.
Gotcha.
That's his.
He's just so you know, he's determined to use his most powerful attack on you next round. So if he doesn't die, good luck with that. All right, Zavine.
Oh God! All right. Let's see that. I'm gonna see what just happened. Like, oh, are you? Hey, are you all right down there? And I have a healing if you want it. I'm asking, do you feel like you need healing? Because you just
Oh
got
no,
the shit kicked out of you. But
he's actually at full health after that heal from Sir Robin.
yeah, I mean, you just backhanded the shit out of that troll, so I guess he's got it going good. Let's see. Pietro's up next, right? I'm gonna
Yep.
turn to Pietro and I'm gonna be like, all right, for Mott's sake, make sure those hit. And I'm gonna like touch him on the back, and I'm gonna cast Guidance. So you get to add a D4 because we need thing to die.
Yup.
And I mean, if Mott's fine, I'll just save my healing spells for when we need them. So I guess that'll just
so
be my
Robin
turn.
didn't actually use his bonus action.
Oh.
Well, nope, he rolled a 1, too dumb.
He forgot.
Okay. All right, it's gonna be Pietro if that's your actions, I mean.
Yep.
One
What?
slight problem now.
Yeah.
The troll is prone.
Oh no.
These are
Oh,
all at
no.
disadvantage.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Oh crap. It's a
All right, I'm gonna let
disadvantage.
you could instead choose to do a full Nelson, though there is going to be a risk if you do this. Because A, the bullets can penetrate possibly, though unlikely, and B, he is currently on fire. So it's your choice.
Oh, I'm okay with the prone. I mean, it's just a little bit annoying. I'll keep rolling as is. We're fine with this.
Okay, I feel like, yeah. Sorry, Pietro. I feel
Hey,
like
it's fine.
Mott has a better chance of surviving if this thing's prone.
Let me know how many of these attacks hit. DC is 14 or 15.
Yep, just a lot to go through for disadvantage,
You can
and
right click disadvantage, remember?
yeah, but you have to do it for each one, and there's 8 attacks. You said.
Mm-hmm.
You also have Guidance on one
Yep.
of them.
Yep, which I will do it on the second. Well, yeah, the third one down from the bottom. So that's a D4 for guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you said it's what was the DC again?
15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hit again.
All right, roll damage.
You're gonna hate me for this.
No.
He is within 5 feet of Mott.
Oh, but if it's short disadvantage,
You have
cannot
disadvantage.
get.
Oh yeah,
sneak
you're
attack.
right. You're right.
Oh, dang it.
Crap. Okay, so that is 21 damage.
Gotta be enough.
I have bad news. He's still alive.
Oh
no!
no.
All right, Ostel.
Do I need to reload this, or
Oh,
if I need to
yeah.
reload this,
Oh,
then I'm
wait.
going to Eldritch Blast.
Wait, I have a chance for one more attack because I did get a nat 1 on one of the attacks.
All right. Let's see.
That's another nat 1.
Yikes.
Take it.
You're like the fucking
I have to
Barbosa.
take
It's
it.
not possible.
Okay, so yeah, 21.
Oh shit.
You have to reload it if you want to use it, yeah.
Yep, I can't
No,
reload
I'm
it
just
until
I'm
I-
gonna look at this and I'm gonna see that Mont is like right up to it. I'm like, oh no, what are you doing? I'm gonna run to like the window and just you see me my right hand goes over my left hand like grips onto my thumb where my ring is, and I'm gonna pull it back and then kind of push my right hand forward, like I'm shooting something out of my thumb. It's a weird thing, but I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. So here we
Roll
go.
to hit, disadvantage.
Oh, it's a disadvantage. I'm not. That's already pretty bad, but there we go. Yeah, so 8 to
Does
hit.
not hit.
Yeah, then you don't
Yeah,
have
no,
guidance.
that's not going to
Turns
do
out
it. Then.
Talking to Pro was probably a really bad idea.
I really should have looked
Barbarians
more
don't
into how
think before
prone
they
affected
act.
ranged attacks. I didn't think about that.
That I'm going to be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
and that's that. I'm going to be like looking
All
up there,
right.
gripping on the side.
So
I'm
I
like,
got some bad news for you, buddy. The troll's
He
gonna
stands
stand
up.
up using half his movement. Then he's gonna grab a nearby tree, a medium-sized tree, and pluck it up and use it as a weapon.
Oh boy.
Have to experience the force of nature.
No, no.
All right.
Uh,
Let me roll my 3d20.
3.
All right. Let's see. Plus 7. 15, 15, 19.
1 hits.
Oh, okay. Good. Wow. Okay. Well, I got good news. You're not unconscious.
Barely.
But he hits you for 15 damage.
so he
Oh,
isn't.
okay. So 7 points of damage. Or is
Yeah.
it rounded up?
7 points of damage, yeah.
All right, yeah. So yeah, Mott blocks 2 of these swings with the tree with the shield, and then the third one just catches him in the the chin or something.
Sends you flying. He fucking played baseball with your head.
The head stays attached to the rest of Mott's body though, and he stands back up, lifts his shield, and gets his spear ready.
All right. So Robin is gonna be like, yo, man, this guy just keeps beating the shit out of this motherfucker. And let's see. Let's see. All right. Well, it has no spell slots left, which is kind of shitty. Not gonna lie.
Level 1 be like.
Because it used charm earlier. Oh wait, no, that was it. That was
That
he
was
rested.
before a long rest,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. So,
Oh no, what is happening? Oh.
all right, so he's going to take a smack at the troll with his rapier. Does not hit, unfortunately. He's going to use his bonus action to cast Healing Word on you.
Wait, question. Would he have advantage because Mott is still there? Or did
No.
Mott get knocked far enough away?
Yeah.
Okay.
He heals 7, so he literally undid the damage.
All right.
All right, so I guess he's getting targeted next combat.
Oof.
The ridiculously overtuned bard. All right, so, Mott, you're up.
All right.
The troll does not look in good shape. He looks very injured.
All right. Mott's just gonna stab at this troll.
Roll
Gonna
it.
go for a kill blow. Straight to the neck. That's a 18.
How you want to do this? Because he had 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Ah. I want to do exactly that. I think Mott's just gonna stab straight up through this troll's neck and just sever its spine through the back.
Okay.
Just falls limp. And he's
All right.
scream, barbarian fury.
The fire extinguishes and the troll doesn't move anymore. Meanwhile, the Kinku you notice is currently trying to grab some of the blood of the troll and put it in the vial.
Yeah, that's
Good
not a bad idea.
idea, Sir Robin. We have vanquished this beast. We always must take a trophy. And yeah. Mott's gonna take a tooth.
I'll go down and join them, but before I head down, I'm gonna swipe a few of the vials for the.
Yup.
Good
So,
battle, everyone. That was easy.
Robin is going to sing November Rain. And doing so gives everyone 4 temp HP.
Woohoo.
No,
That doesn't stack, so boo.
it's just so far.
Thank you for that temp HP again.
Hey, yeah,
Cool.
Pietro will slide down the fireman's pole and man, we need to get one of those mounted to your shoulder, man, so I can just ride around and shoot everything.
Everyone
Ah,
roll me a
you're-
perception check, by the way.
You're a very good shot, Pietro. It's a good idea. We just need to
Ah,
tear
thank
one
you.
of them out of the ground.
Dirty 20.
13.
17.
That's a 10.
Gotcha. So you see a tiny child cowering in the corner behind a barrel.
In the
Right.
tower?
You're on the ground
Against a
now.
house. Against a house.
Ah, okay.
Zavine's gonna run over to them and be like, "Oh my god, are you okay? Do they look injured or are they just like scared?"
They're scared. Little
Or
girl's
they're
gonna
like,
say,
"All right,
"You killed the small one."
Hi.
Small one?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, did you just say the small one?
the small one.
Reloading! And
I would've
Pietro runs back to the
Oh.
tower.
no!"
I'm running up and reloading.
It took me a second. I got it now. Oh, I think we need to go. That was the small one.
Oh my god.
Does this girl have like? Are your parents around here? Do you live here? Do you know where they are?
My parents died.
Oh yeah, I was afraid that was gonna be your answer. All right.
What happened here?
Hold on, I'm quoting.
Tell us what you know. Hurry.
All right.
That was the little scared girl.
Okay. So she's gonna communicate that that her mother ran to the keep, but she saw her dad die.
All right. Well, I think we should go to the keep then. Sounds like maybe there's some survivors hiding out in there. The keep is where the broken drawbridge is, right?
Mm-hmm. By the way, as you guys explore the town, you notice there are numerous goblin bodies everywhere. And where they were stabbed or cut with an arrow or anything like that, the wound looks like open, but it's kind of like sizzled with acid.
Interesting. And if you know anything that would cause a wound like that,
Are you talking to the little girl?
I was talking to like the party. If
Oh,
any of them
gotcha.
knew what would cause a
Little
wound like
girl, what are your knowledge of poisons?
Actually,
Proceeds to giving academic, like a fucking academic list.
so
exactly
as the rogue, Pietro is not great with poisons, but he does have general knowledge. So I've never seen this type before.
It's a
I
type
know
of
there's a
acid that
few
goes
acids.
into your blood.
Yeah, there's a few acids that can do this, but I couldn't tell you exactly which one it is. Pietro actually kind of turns to the rest of the group, little pale, the confused look gone, and just a solemn look like this hurt when they got hit by that.
Yeah, no kidding. It looks really nasty.
It would cause so much pain when you get hit by it that it would cause your lungs to seize up and you would die quietly in massive, unbelievable pain.
Oh my god.
The
Ouch.
wound would seal, but that doesn't help you. The acid gets into your blood and basically cooks you.
Remind me again, what are we doing here?
We were looking for work. Now we're pissing ourselves over a bigger troll.
Yeah, we came here. I came here to help kill goblins, and it looks like the goblins are all dead, and there's a lot worse than just goblins.
We should
If it makes you
check
feel better,
around
it looks
town.
like the city's mostly unlooted.
That makes me feel better.
As a neutral good cleric, I do not believe looting the city makes me very excited, but
Firbolg are not
Unless
one
there
for
is something
greed.
in these houses that can help us magically take down a larger troll than that one, I would vote that we get the hell out of here.
Well, I mean, they're thatched roofs, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You notice that the Kinku is coming out one of the buildings. He has a sack with like something moving in it, a small coin pouch, and a golden ring.
Yep, Pietro just yells out, no people.
He opens the sack and you see a live chicken.
Okay, that's fine.
what if it's a person polymorphed into a chicken?
Sir Robin, maybe we should see if there are any survivors around before we start looting the place, huh?
You say that while he looks underneath a floor, a stairwell, and starts pulling out like some treasure hidden behind the stair.
I think Sir Robin has his mind set on what he wants to do. Who knows? Maybe if anyone was able to find some obscure magical knickknack in the city, it would probably be him, based on what we've seen. So
The chicken got out of the sack and it's in front of you in the dirt, and it's scratching something weird. Does anyone speak Elvish?
I do.
Yes, actually.
It scratched "Help me."
well, I don't speak Elvish, so I can't say I knew it yet. But
I'm gonna look dumbfounded at the chicken and go. I want to. Who was this that said they also speak Elvish?
That's Mott. Mott actually speaks Elvish as
Mott.
well.
I'm going to look at Mott and I'm going like, I'm sorry. This day has been a lot. Is it just me or did that chicken just write "help me"?
Yes, yes, it did.
You hear a slight drumming from the Kinku, and then it looks like the writing is suddenly just gibberish. The Kinku is currently whistling.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Robin, what are you doing to this poor chicken? Why is it speaking in tongues?
I get the feeling this is not a chicken.
The Kinku precipitates the smell of cooked chicken. The chicken that is not cooked is currently freaking out.
Oh, right.
Okay. Mott is gonna cast detect magic.
This
It's
is a person that has been polymorphed.
I mean,
everybody. This is a person. This is no chicken.
yep. Unfortunately, I only know one way to turn somebody back from that.
Yeah, it's not particularly kind, is it?
No.
So Robin, is this your doing?
He holds up a fossilized chicken egg.
But you do have some nice knickknacks, but that does not answer my
He double
question.
taps the chicken egg, and the chicken turns back to a person, and then goes on a really racist rant about Kinkus.
My.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I understand now. This makes more sense.
Yep.
But
Maybe
no,
do that to the
chicken
troll.
man, and then the person turns back into a chicken.
Ye-
Okay,
Listen, Sir Robin, we can find chicken elsewhere for sure. You should let this man go back to wherever he lives here.
Yeah, maybe next time do that to something that's initially hostile to us and not someone that you've made hostile.
It would have been very helpful for that troll.
The Kinku sighs, then releases the polymorph.
All right. As soon as he does that, Mott is gonna go stand intimidatingly over this man and berate him for being so racist towards his bird friend.
Good. Because as you do this, you notice a Kinku is currently sneaking up behind him with a blackjack in his hand.
So, Robin, there are other ways to deal with this than violence that will not solve anything. Now, if you don't be more kind to my friend, I will break each one of your fingers individually.
There are more ways to do this than violence. I'll break all your fingers.
Like violence and threatening violence it's a thin line, but they're technically different, alright?
There are
You're
more
technically
ways,
correct. The best kind of correct.
but violence is one of the most effective.
Yep.
Anyway, sir, I do not necessarily want to do this to you, but I will if you do not.
The
Be
man
more
runs
kind.
off in terror.
Wait, what happened here? Don't leave yet.
He's fucking booking it.
Yep. I think we can just use our own eyes, because that's not going to help much after that.
This little
Yes.
girl still with us, by
The
the way.
Kinku brings out like a small cloth, and you kind of see it has a very strange kind of marking on it, almost like an X, but it looks like the map of of the location you're in.
Like the map of the city we're in.
Yep.
X marks the spot.
And where's the X at?
Let's see. Behind one of the buildings.
That
Okay.
are close to us?
Yeah, it's about a 2-minute walk.
Yeah, we can get there.
I suppose. Don't have anything better to do.
We should search through the buildings and look for survivors on the way there.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, collect a group of them to help get to, I guess, the keep is where it sounds like everyone ran to.
And particularly since the whatever that thing threw that Austin used, we can maybe find some strong spirits, make some Molotov cocktails.
All right. So you guys quickly find it. It's near what appears to be an apple tree, and it's very clear that this is a spot.
Should have guessed. The apple is the most suspicious fruit. We shall dig.
Yeah,
It's what we do with maps with X's on them.
dig, dig, dig.
You only got a
We have
shovel.
like a
Nope.
I was just asked, do you have a shovel or we just go and I do not have anything that would be useful.
Have a sickle and a spear.
I have chef's tools, which Pietro would kill before he let somebody use them as digging implements, and I have a string.
Mott has a quarterstaff. He'll use that to start kind of scraping away at it. To try to take this.
The Kinku is going to do some weird motions with his hands and cast mold earth.
That works.
Yeah,
You see a chest.
I will investigate the chest.
That has row upon row of ornate runes burned into it.
I turn to the only two magic, because he doesn't believe that Mott can use magic. He thinks it's like a joke that he does it, so he turns to the only two he believes does magic.
Does
Got
anyone
anything
speak
for this?
Infernal?
I do not speak Infernal.
I only have Undercommon.
If there's any celestial on there, Mott could figure that out.
It's like anti-celestial.
I also know Celestial. Not Infernal, though.
Nope.
The burb will translate. Let
So
all
weapon.
who enter this home or open this chest without consent of its owner, buried for 99 years in the depths of Nessus, and freeze for 1,000 more in the icy wastes of Cania.
I don't like the
Oh.
sound of that.
That sounds very bad.
Let's hope the person that owns the chest is dead, because then consent doesn't matter.
Maybe we can
Is
get that guy back
that
here.
how
and
that
he can
works?
try opening it.
Well, I mean, you can't consent to breaking and entering if you're dead. It's public property, isn't it?
I
The
mean,
king who voices a very dark, deep voice that says, "Leave the mother dead."
Exactly.
alright then, if you're not worried about perpetual torment and whatever all that was, you can feel free to open it, but I, for one, am going to stand back
It has a
while
lock
that
on
happens.
it.
No, I said I hope they're dead. I didn't say I was going to open it. And maybe we can get the other troll to smash it.
Oh yes, what a brilliant idea. Run in front of the troll and say, "Hey, can you please smash this open for us?"
Nah, I figure if we run in front of the troll and set it down, stand behind it, he'll just smash it trying to swing at us.
Right. And who wants to stand in front of this troll?
I will. You'll just have to bring me back to life.
If opening the chest is that important that you'll tank a troll smack to the face, I will bring you back to life afterwards, sure.
Pietro, I really do think all of that time spent in front of the in front of the cook fire has fried your brains.
Nah.
The way Zavid says that he does not expect you to actually follow through with that.
Oh no, Pietro has no plans on actually following through with it. But no, he'll hold up his pipe to us to. Nope, this is what fried my brains.
The Kingo brings out like a strange lock, or not lock, a strange ring of what appears to be many, 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 many keys. He's gonna start trying random keys.
Pietro is going to take about 6 steps way back.
Yeah.
Be careful in there, Sir Robin.
Uh,
No meager item is worth your life.
So Robin pulls out a glove and puts it on a talon. It's a human glove, but it works. And then from the glove, a kind of blue hand appears, right? And you can see the blue hand is pulling what appears to be spectral keys from it with a string attached, and starts trying it in the lock.
Normally I would say trying random keys would make no sense, but in Sir Robin's case, I have a weird feeling this is going to work.
Yeah, same.
It takes about 40 minutes, but eventually one of the keys works.
Huh.
Did you say
Morbidly curious.
The key opens, and there's a slight bit of mist from the chest. Anyone want to open it?
Nope.
Let me roll a wisdom willpower roll. Believe it or not, Pietro would leave it alone.
So the Kiko's going to step back about 8 feet, pull out a seemingly perfectly cylindrical silver rod, and expand a 10-foot pole. And then open the chest. And nothing happens.
Oh, it looks like we were worried about nothing.
Either that or Sir Robin is cursed. Alright,
Right.
let's go see what's in it since he's opened it.
There's a golden holy symbol of Asmodeus, worth 75 gold pieces, a healer's kit, and a potion of healing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good find.
Yeah. I think Big Man should take the healing potion.
Are you sure about that? I don't want to take all the goodies.
You get hit the most.
Considering how
So-
bloody you got there, take it.
There's also a couple of occult-looking trinkets that Robin's gonna just put on his belt.
This is a fair point, all of you. I will
Yeah.
take the potion. Thank you all. You are a good clan.
One of them looks to be a mummified hand.
Oh no!
Boo.
Oh no!
That's
Okay.
It's like you've had bad experiences with mummified hands before.
No, never. Mm-mm.
Oh no, not at all.
nothing to
Okay.
worry about there.
Let's yeah, let's go investigate the town, see if we can find out anything.
Gotcha. Everyone roll me a perception check.
18.
That
14.
is a 13.
7.
Underneath the tree, there's a slight spot where it's like you can kind of sneak in there. There's a little bit of shadows down there. You kind of see the eyes of a cat looking at you.
Oh. I will get the kitty. Okay. Come on. I'll hold up a bit of meat for it.
Animal handling.
Oof. That's a 15.
Let me see something. All right. You notice that this is a brown cat with wings. It's a Tressum.
Oh, wow.
Looks like it was hiding there for when the goblins attacked.
Oh, it's okay, kitty. You're safe now. I'll scratch it on the chin and pet it as cats love.
Robin's gonna offer the cat a mouse. The mouse is alive.
No qualms
Huh.
here.
He lays down the mouse in front of the cat. The mouse looks terrified and in fear. Cat smells it and ignores it.
Yeah, you'll get some gourmet food if you stay with us, kitty.
Persuasion. Because believe it or not, Tressums are intelligent and understand common.
Yep. That's a
Oh.
dirty 20.
It accepts your proposal.
I actually open up my bag and
cat.
I pull out some the last bit of the good meat I have that's been cooked in like stew beef or something that's been long wearing, but we don't eat it that often because you get sick of it quick. And I'll feed it.
By the way, you kind of get the feeling that this cat is really old, but doesn't quite look it.
Okay.
It's probably a familiar, some wizard that is around here somewhere.
Ah. So, your master around? Is he, eh, can you talk to him? Tell him, ask him what's going on?
You hear a voice in your head. My master's an asshole.
They usually are.
He never lets me do anything fun.
Yeah? What's fun for you? I'm just imagining Pietro talking to this cat on his shoulder, having a one-sided conversation and everything, and the rest of the party just looking at him.
You see images of the cat going into top of shelves and knocking off cups. And being
Yep.
yelled at.
Yep, that figures.
Savine, Othriel, I think Pietro may have been cursed.
Yeah, it's a weird magic cat. Cursed chest was opened.
Oh, it's a magic cat? Not
I
just
mean,
winged cat?
I think of it. Well, usually things with wings are magic. Besides birds. Things that don't normally have wings, when they do have wings, usually end up being magic.
Hmm,
I
interesting.
We
mean,
killed
maybe
the
it's
small
not.
one, says the cat.
Yeah, we're aware.
Well, one of the small ones anyway.
What, one of the small ones?
All right, are we all hearing this cat?
No, he's
No.
talking to Pietro.
Yep, it's
And
just Pietro hearing it.
and you get you get an image inside your head. And you know, like the size of like a halfling to a human?
Uh-huh.
That's a proportion of the troll to a big one.
Oh. Mott,
Yes,
Uh,
what is it, Pietro?
apparently the bigger ones are closer to your cousins than to trolls.
My cousins? You know he and her?
It,
They?
he switches into giant and says, "The ones we don't talk about."
I must go change my furs. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, that is very bad.
Austell picks up on this and at least on the general feeling, and he goes, "So I must ask once again, what are we doing here? Why the hell are we not getting the hell out of
You
Dodge?"
get an image of an elderly man who's very grumpy, and casts a lightning bolt at the giant, or not the giant, sorry, the big ass, like fucking the big ass troll, and it did nothing.
Uh. Um. Yeah. After that vision, Pietro will turn to Astel. We are running. That's what we are doing.
Oh, fantastic.
What? No, we cannot run. There
Yeah.
are people here that might need our help. Look at this little girl.
We will gather who we can and we will leave. There is nothing we can do here.
Yeah. So are these
The big
things
one stole the
here?
stone and left.
Oh, it did?
Probably.
Probably. Oh, yay, probably. So, okay. He just now realizes. So, you couldn't hear the cat this whole time, could you?
Mm, No.
Roll
I,
me persuasion to convince them that that you can hear the cat,
Me?
Pietro.
that's a net one, so we will. Okay, that's a 15.
Okay.
Roll an opposed insight.
Yep. Roll it.
It's a 14. Damn it.
Okay, you
Mott.
believe him.
Yeah, I believe him. Pietro is known for telling truth all time.
Well, honestly, uh, the cat gets him to agree with me in running away, so I'll believe him as long as that Yeah. Yes. Let's. Mhm.
Are we sure there's no time to at least look for survivors? If there is
I-
something that horrible here, I feel like we would know, like, at least a little bit in advance. They aren't the kind of things that are very stealthy or hide, right?
The big one left in a airship.
It says the big
An
one
airship.
flew away in a
Flew.
boat,
Like bird, like cat
No.
with wings.
like in a boat.
Flew with a boat?
Flying
Pietro
boat.
doesn't know what an airship is, so this is his closest record. It said airship, but I'm just seeing like a big boat in the water that floats on the air.
How exactly does a troll? That's not normal, right?
No,
He looks around. Okay, I think we've plenty enough evidence that things are extremely
weird.
weird at this
Yeah.
town. I still just want to do a quick look around for survivors, get who we can to safety, and then get the heck out and never come back.
Yeah, by the way, Pietro, the only image you saw of like quote unquote the big one is the cat saw a leg and a knee that went above the height of a house.
Yeah, that's freaking Pietro out a bit. So, which is why he basically, as generally as he could, told Mott that they were giants, and he's also not trying to freak out the rest of the party.
Did Pietro say anything about? I don't know if I misheard this, but didn't the cat say the big one came and took a stone or something
No,
like that?
yeah, it turned to stone. Pietro would have relayed everything to the best of his understanding of what the cat's been telling him.
They took a stone that was in the center of the village, a night stone actually. It was what the place was named after.
Would we have any general knowledge of what a nightstone is?
Nope. All you really know is that no one really knows what it does, and magic doesn't work on it, even though it is magical. No one knows what it does.
Hmm. This is interesting. They came and took the stone. I wonder what it means.
Well, other than the fact that it seems to be a well planned out heist.
Well, I don't know about well planned out as to brute force heist.
Well, yeah, I mean, even a brute force heist can be well planned out.
Could
They
you ask?
apparently had a getaway vehicle.
This is fair
I was-
point. Also, what is vehicle?
Like a cart, a horse, whatever.
Oh, like an airship.
Exactly.
Ah, yes.
no,
Could you ask your kitty friend about the keep?
I just turned to it because at this point I've realized it does speak common.
The weaklings led to the keep. How
Eh,
dreadfully boring.
it says that basically everyone that was too scared to fight ran to the keep.
At least the wizard
makes sense.
fired lightning bolts
You fat
and
lot of goods that did he?
fireballs.
So the wizard that this distinct is it a male cat or a female cat?
Female cat.
Okay. So the wizard that this distinguished queen belongs to did actually muster the courage to fight back, but was ineffective.
Was he killed?
It
Or is he still
seemed like they were resistant to magic of some kind.
Uh, would you go away if he was dead?
Probably not.
They don't know.
Well, if there might be survivors up there, we should at least try and check.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, but I'm still a little nervous of running into the bigger ones.
Well, if their knee was at the top of the house, I feel like we would see them if there were any around here.
This is true. Yeah, I guess we can go to the keep and check things out, see what's going on.
What say the rest of you?
I am all for going to the keep and checking things out, but there's the small problem that the bridge up there is broken, no? We have plans for that?
Good
Yes,
point.
I was hoping to take a better look at that when we got close.
I suppose we could just, no pun intended, cross that bridge when we get there. Oh God. Right, well, I mean, I guess there's nothing left to do standing around here, right? Might as well,
Right?
at the very least, we can walk and talk.
Oslo knows that he's got nothing that can help them get across the bridge. The box, the chest that they opened up. Did we leave it? Is there anything left in there?
There's another piece of like cloth.
At this point, Oslo just sighs and sees this. Go to grab his spear and see if he can kind of just grab the cloth out of the box with out of the chest with a spear instead of having to reach in. And if I'm successful doing that, and just if it's just a regular cloth, like he'll once it's out, he'll just grab it and see what it is.
I'm sorry, I broke up there. What do you say?
Oh, yeah. No, I was just saying that if he sees the cloth in the chest still, he'll grab his spear and try to get the cloth out of the chest with the spear because he does not want to reach into that chest. He does not want to reach into the box. But once it's out, he'll take a look at it and see if it's just a regular cloth or if
It's a letter of credit, as in a letter of debt, sorry, and a key.
letter of debt and a key. I will pocket both for now. That's to be dealt with at a later time.
The letter of
Alright.
debt mentions that Morak owes, the possessor of this a certain amount of gold pieces, including interest, and that the possessions will be held in a place in the inn as a neutral ground until said
Mhm.
debt is satisfied.
So you can call in a favor. Good job, man.
To meet at an inn, right? But doesn't specifically say which inn.
Yes, the main inn of the town. The debt is worth approximately 300 gold pieces, and that's about what's in the in neutral possession.
Got it.
Yeah, I say before we head up to the keep, let's stop by the inn. I can grab some heavy spirits too.
Oh, like you guys are crazy for wanting to go further. Fine. So we should stop by and see if we can at least find something to help us get across that busted bridge. Because I got nothing to help with
I
that.
got rope.
I don't even have that. So
You could do anything with a good attitude and a bit of rope.
This is true.
Come on, Nostale, we do this together. You don't need to worry.
I worry all the time.
Yeah. You want to not worry for about 20 minutes?
Yeah, so I'll just follow them, and I guess, are we wanting to go to the inn to check it out first? Is that where we're hoping to go?
Yes, let us meet in the inn.
Yep.
All right, we go to the inn.
All right. Okay, give me a second.
Oh, also, I'm gonna mention, Mott is trying to stick close to this young girl and like, I don't know, try to like make sure he's there to protect if anything bad ends up happening unexpectedly.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zavina's been for like by her side this entire time since he's found her.
She'll quietly follow you guys until you bring her to the keep.
Okay.
Unless you all die, she's in no real danger. So I'm not gonna make you like use sentinel feet to keep her alive in combat or some bullshit like that.
If I die, girl, you must take my weapons and fight in my stead.
A little
She
girl's
becomes
gonna
your
throw
next character
Nelson
if he
the
dies.
orc.
She takes this. She takes this. She takes an oath.
Oh yeah.
Oath of vengeance.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, let's just kill Mott off right now. I'm down for this.
Oath of Vengeance, 4-year-old paladin girl.
Blood for the blood god. She's like 8, not 4, but
Oh, what? 8.
yeah.
Okay, that's a little better.
Old enough to be a paladin.
All right.
Everyone knows the prime demon slaying age is 7.
All right. So you guys enter it, and you realize this room is strewn with wreckage. So it looks like this town had been bombarded by some rocks from above, right? And it punched through the roof and landed here, destroying a dining table and a pair of long benches. The remains of a bed and a wardrobe lying among the shattered dining room furnishings. 2 smaller round tables and several chairs remain intact. Resting atop each table is an unlit oil lamp. You can hear someone rummaging through the kitchen next door.
Oh, have we been seeing any like bodies or anything going through town, or is it like
Yes.
completely barren? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think, uh, letting the group know, Pietro would actually sneak into the kitchen.
You see a goblin stuffing stuff into a sack. He doesn't see you.
Well, I rolled an 11 on my stealth.
He doesn't see you.
You know what? I've got to do it sometime. I'm going to sneak up behind the goblin, and I'm going to slit his throat.
Roll an attack.
22.
Roll damage with sneak attack.
Nine damage.
Goblin's dead.
Oh, nice.
Alright, it's clear.
Wait, what the hell? Pietro, I didn't even notice you left.
I even said I was going to check it out. He pops up behind the kitchen. You can see as his hands quickly are shoving things into his pockets as he's stealing the spices out of the kitchen.
Some of them are very nice spices too.
Yes, they are.
Do you look inside his sack?
Sure.
His sack contains several muffins, a block of cheese, a cooked chicken, a frying pan, an iron pot, a bullseye lantern, 2 flasks of oil, a set of cook's utensils, a jar of cloves worth 1 silver pieces, a jar of saffron worth 1 gold piece, a dented silver jug worth 20 gold pieces, and a cracked hourglass worth 25 gold pieces.
I probably can't actually lift all that, so,
It's pretty
Mott,
fucking heavy, yeah. But you can remove like most of the stuff that isn't worth anything, so it's heavy. So
yeah, I will remove the stuff that's not worth anything and the frying pans and stuff, because that comes with the cook's utensils.
Yes, would you like help carrying this bag?
Yes. It's, well, we don't have to worry about supplies for a while. I show off all the food.
Oh, could I, would
Wow.
everyone be okay if I take one of the flasks of oil?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I have found they've been very helpful in the past.
Austell is going to be more interested in the cracked hourglass if no one is seems keen on it.
Go for it.
Fantastic. Thank you.
So, Theo,
Mhm.
what kind of muffins are we talking about here?
Cheese muffins.
Jeez, man.
That is way, way better than what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say like raisin bran muffins or something.
No, man.
You guys hear some kind of noise. It's, something dies in the other room.
What the?
Pietro, is that you?
No, he's standing there right in front of you, talking to you. Like,
Oh,
is that
there
you?
are. Sorry, Pietro. I can't keep my eye on you for long.
Yeah, I'm kind of naturally sneaky anyway. No, what the hell was that?
Oh,
Do you go out into the main room?
Yep, Mott will go take a look.
There is now a dead goblin in the center that wasn't there, with a crossbow bolt in his chest.
Pietro just calls out, "Thank you."
Are you talking to the cat again?
No.
You hear a slight bump on the other side of the wall. Then a muffled shit.
The goblins, they are in
Oh.
the walls.
appears he's not as sneaky as you are, Pietro.
Or maybe my calling out distracted him.
Pietro, get ready. I'm going to stab into the wall.
Uh,
Kill the goblin.
Wait. I told you we have allies here. Allies that, remember the burning wounds?
Oh, yes, yes.
Let's make sure what it is before we go stabbing.
Well, if you say so.
A panel in the door opens and a middle-aged woman comes out and she's kind of sheepishly going like, "Hey, sorry, I'm just a guest here. I'm scared. So I hid in like what appeared to be like a false back, and then a goblin came in, and well, I had a crossbow, so I shot at it."
Oh, well, good.
Inside
Um,
check.
Side check. I was gonna say,
Yep.
Roll
That's
just
it.
the
casually found a
16.
fake wall, and I only got 13.
What? Nat 20 for 22.
Yeah, there's something she's hiding, bro. You notice that here's a picture of her, by the way, and you notice that there is something kind of weird around her arm underneath her leather mock. It's the head of a snake peeking out.
Aha. So I break into Thieves' Cant and just casually say, "Yeah, smugglers' doors are real convenient, aren't they?"
She sheepishly is like, I don't know what he's talking about. What's he doing?
Was it
I
only
mean,
Pietro?
I
How does
Yeah,
she
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what noises or anything those are. You know, that's definitely not a language I definitely know.
Insight again.
She rolled a 2.
Another nat 20.
Oh my goodness.
She
What
definitely
the
understood
hell?
what the fuck you were saying.
Still in Thieves' Cant. I just say it's fine. We all know who we are here. Nobody's against anybody. We're helping clear this shit out. It's fine.
Pietro, who are they? Are we against them?
Fuck. She casually pulls out from a back pouch. She has some kind of weird gray ball in her hand. She's like, "Yeah, you know," and it's totally, yeah, I'm just a guest and I'm relaxed.
I turn to the cat. Is that the stone that they took, or is that similar?
No, the stone that the image of the stone is like something massive, like a
Okay, yeah.
monument inside the
Then
center of the village.
then I wouldn't even have said that.
Okay.
Pietro just shrugs like, don't care.
You would recognize that as a smoke bomb.
Oh. Oh. Okay. You won't need that there. Did you see any good booze in the smuggler's cabinet while you were in there? This is in common, by the way.
I suppose.
Look,
Yeah,
we
I'm
do
just. Yeah, I could. It just happened to find it really. So she's gonna inch her way to the cabinet. Let
I have a
me look
question.
for you.
Is Sir Robin with us here?
Yes, Robin's in the corner.
I want to get his attention, and then I just want to point to like the smoke bomb thingy she's holding.
Mm-hmm.
It's like trade.
Oh, trade.
Oh no.
Secret trade.
Oh, secret trade. You see a spectral hand appear next to her when she's holding it, and he replaces it with a half-eaten piece of cheese. And she's like, "I got you fools!" and throws a piece of cheese on the ground and looks down at the cheese, dumbfounded.
Mott is gonna charge up and
That's
attempt to shove.
Tip to shove.
Shove her prone.
Knock her on her
yeah,
ass.
your lesson from last time. Alright, well,
All right, well, make a strength check.
Oh, come on. That's a nat one.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, you know what? I just
Oh no.
All right, you know what she does? You charge at her and kind of like dive like a football player. She does a split midair, shoves on top of your head, and like tosses like you fly into the room flat, and then she stands back up. Well, I never. What was the meaning of that? She inches back towards the other panel.
I cast Charm Person.
All right,
Oh my god.
she fails. Rolled an 11.
Yeah. Okay. I will go up and I will say, now. That is after I cast it. Holding like you guys see my hand on the ring, and it says, now, Mott. That's no way to treat a lady.
my apologies. I do not know what she was throwing, so I just reacted.
Let's all take a step back and Pietro, do you have some, maybe serve a few things, and let's just sit and talk for a bit. And I motion for her to join us and just to sit.
Yep, I will go behind the bar, get some decent wine, and slice the cheese, and I'll bring out some wine and cheese.
Oh yeah, of course.
Little-
She lets the snake around her arm coil on the table, and it looks like it's got wings. And you notice around its neck is some kind of leather container with a letter in it.
Uh-huh. I turn to her. Is that your orders?
I mean, we're friends, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, seriously. Just to cut the shit. Drop the act. They know I'm a thief. They know I'm a guild member. You can drop the act, okay?
She looks at you, and her eyes kind of narrow, and she says, "Guild member?"
Well, not that guild. I actually hold up the chef's guild and assassin in training ring.
She reaches into the message box, and you see something weird with her fingers, and she hands you what appears to be a letter.
I will put on a pair of leather gloves before I take the letter.
Precautious. Okay. It's a
I-
recipe to bacon cookies. So as you see, I'm just a cook, really.
Uh-huh. Same as me.
You want to roll a perception?
Yep. Let's go ahead with luck.
You're on lots of
That's
nat
a
ones
12.
today.
Lots of nat ones.
I know,
you're
right?
getting value out of luck.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
That's a 12.
I got 15 on perception. with it.
You notice you switched the letters.
Uh-huh. Can I sleight of hand and grab the other one?
Roll it.
That's a 19.
You successfully do so. She
Uh-huh.
doesn't notice you.
Yeah.
These are good cookies. I'll have to I slip the cookie recipe while also palming the other letter into my pocket.
You want to know what it says?
Sure.
It says, "We're on our way."
I nod. Okay.
As Ostel is there, he's gonna just go. Oh, by the way, if you are a guest here, I was wondering if you might have made acquaintances with an individual named Morak, by chance.
No, he is owner of an inn, I suppose. But I don't know him.
Ah, Morak owns the inn. That's
Ah.
fantastic to learn. Do you know by chance where he is? I mean, if owner of the inn, is it like
He left and organized a party to leave into the caves, ever since the giants threw down a bunch of boulders on everyone. I was unfortunately blocked by the goblins.
Right.
You are most unfortunate. I'm gonna pour whatever. If we have drinks on the table, I'm gonna just pour another one and just hand it to her. Just
Yep.
try to get her inebriated as much as possible, beyond even just a charm.
So yeah, as she's sitting there and sipping her wine, Pietro is going to, not hiding it, but nonchalantly slide 5 gold coins onto the table. Just look at her and just say, "For my dues."
She flips the middle coin over.
There is a small red mark on the tail side with basically a circle.
Mm-hmm.
It's thieves' camp basically saying in training, not officially guild aligned, waiting for placement.
Ah. Suppose I have to ask. Am I free to go?
I have nothing against you. Which is basically thieves' camp for I don't have a target.
Of course. While I most likely have associates nearby, I need to go and meet with them.
I'm sorry, but before you do, I mean, it would be, we have some food and drink here. It would do wonders if you could enlighten us as to what happened here.
Oh, I suppose. The villagers fled. It made a delicious opportunity. And then, of course, the goblins decided it was such as well.
You have mentioned giants. Do you know why they were here? For what purpose? I'm just so.
No idea. They stole the Nightstone.
And, are the goblins here just for random looting, or are
Looting, most likely.
and you and your associates just traveling through, or are you also after us? Perhaps a Nightstone or
Perception.
perception. Okay.
We'll be done here in a little bit.
Nat 20 for 23.
You are being watched.
Hey.
You can see her smile as well.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I just these are friendly questions. Just wondering
I
because
think it's time that you leave my city. We will be taking over.
Yeah. I'm Pietro looks to Ostiel. I'm actually in agreement with that. We have no more business here, and we have no animosity towards her companions.
I have a request of you before you leave. Since you are in training, I think it's a good idea to give you some experience. Do
Hmm.
us a favor and we'll see how you work. Go into the keep and eliminate the guards and anyone hiding inside.
Oh,
If you do this, you may be rewarded. If you don't, well, you know how final
Mm.
our disappointment can be.
I do. Huh, that's easy enough.
Look. I look at who would I actually look at this case? No, you know what? No, I'm going to look probably at Zavine, and I go, huh. I wonder if just leaving the city is still on the table.
After my errand,
Yeah, I don't know. Things have gotten a lot weirder.
She narrows her eyes as she finally notices a Kinku. You.
okay, I kind of really have to go.
Ooh, me?
No, she notices the Kinku.
Sir Robin,
So
It
Robin,
might be time to go, I think.
Maybe where we stop if Talon has to go.
yeah.
our target. And that's where we're in the session.
Ooh,
Oh,
fantastic.
All right. What'd you guys think?
It was
Boy.
good, but yeah, I really have to run.
I know. That's fine. Go for it, dude.
Later, guys.
See
See you next time.
Later.
Yeah. So, anyway, what'd you guys think?
That was great. That was fantastic.
I liked it. I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this for what has it been, a month?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It
Yeah.
definitely delivered, I would say.
Oh, cool. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, I'm just glad we finally got to play a game again.
Yeah. I'm I'm surprised that I am playing the somewhat more cautious and moral
Yeah.
one in the group.
Yeah, you've definitely had your
Yeah,
experience with moral flexibility before, huh?
I'm
For
waiting
sure.
to see how this pans out with now that Pietro is tasked with killing everyone hiding in the keep.
Killing innocents and guards.
Yeah, like that is going to
What
throw
was
Ostel
wasn't
off
he
as well.
chaotic a good? I believe is his alignment. Aren't we all good
Yeah,
aligned here?
No,
yeah.
chaotic.
I'm
Good and
chaotic good.
neutral, yeah.
Like chaotic is one thing. Killing everyone in there is.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
gonna be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. And of course, by the way, Robin was caught eating some cheese when she saw him.
The rest of that
Oh
half-eaten
Of
cheese.
course.
boy.
What do you think of that trade?
I'm gonna. Hey, we have a smoke bomb now, also from that, so I'm
That was
probably just
smart.
throw that on the ground and run, because
That was very smart.
Mr. Robin is proving himself very useful.
Yeah, let's just say her friends are very, very incredibly powerful in stealth, but aren't that perceptive.
Yeah. I am now just wondering how far I can push this charm person.
She thinks she regards you as a friendly acquaintance, but that kind of went out the window when she saw you with Robin.
Oh shit.
So
So I did want to mention this before, but Mott actually set a hunting trap right beside this lady. So let's keep
did
that in
he?
mind next time. No, he didn't. I'm
Okay.
just joking. I wish I had that foresight.
Oh man. Yeah. guys, I don't know what to do because I've never played the cautious one in Theo's campaigns before. I'm usually the one running into everything.
Well, it'll be a new experience. I've yet to play a morally good character also, which is the opposite end. All my characters have been evil pieces of shit, so
Yeah, that likes to backstab me. Yes, I remember.
yeah. Hey, that one was not my own choice, technically, so I can't be blamed too much for that, alright?
No. Oh man.
I mean, I probably would have done it eventually anyways of my own accord, but luckily we never had to get there, so
Yeah,
it's
just
fine.
an FYI. During the conversation, she's basically asking you guys to clear out the keep so she can use this as a base for the Black Network.
The
Yeah,
problem
that's
is killing
not gonna be
innocents is
something I want to help with, I'm gonna be
killing
honest.
innocents is going to be a problem for Ostal as well.
Yeah, same for Mott. This I don't know how it's gonna go with all of us in Pietro next week.
Now, if only you managed to find a way to charm the troll.
Yeah,
Or
if
or
only.
polymorph the troll into the chicken.
Level
Yeah.
1, guys. Level 1.
Fucking Robin pulls out another chicken. Oh God, what is this one?
We have to get every chicken now a chance to write a message before we can cook and eat it, just in case.
He actually does have a very angry chicken on him.
That's
Very-
probably what gave him away then.
Aggressive chicken, yeah. So
If you don't mind me asking, Theo, what was the challenge rating of that troll?
I think it's 5.
Holy
my
smokes.
God, how the fuck?
I mean, having a heavy repeating crossbow
Oh, yeah,
probably helped with that. I'm gonna be honest.
right. Yeah.
And the fact
Easily,
you got
like-
fucking sneak attack on it.
Yeah, that was
but
like 80% of the damage right there. Was
that is
Pietro.
still a high. That's a very high one for.
Yeah, I mean,
Servant.
in my original Hidden Heavens campaign, I threw a troll at level 1 characters without a ballista or anything.
How'd that go?
They managed to make it work.
Without a way to get out, like without a way to not engage. Interesting.
Pretty much. I mean, they had the idea there was a treasure hoard inside the cave, and they thought it'd be a great idea to go look in the cave.
Okay. No.
Except they didn't note that the goblins were afraid to go in there.
Gotta find a way that Mott can just carry one of those around like a mini gun crossbow launcher or something.
Be like a fucking heavy in TF2.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that'd be great.
Carry like 3 of them, so one's reloading whenever you use it.
Yeah, exactly. One in each hand.
It was actually funny because in my other campaign for Dragon of Icespire Peak, they have a happy sack which has like a house inside of it, and it basically it's a magnificent mansion which provides them with just about everything they need. And it has a war room with a ballista. And one of the players is like, "Hey, can we put that ballista at the edge of the hole and then have our troll butler shoot it?" And so he had the sack over his shoulder, and then he'd say pull, and
Oh
a
my.
ballista would fire out.
Oh, that's great. We'll see where it goes in further episodes here, further sessions.
Yes, I'm looking forward. I'm glad Sir Robin has turned out to not be as annoying as I was worried it was gonna be. Theo was telling me about him because we were talking about the thing. He's like, you're supposed to have like 6 people, and you guys only have like 4, maybe even 3 at the time. So like, I'll throw in like an NPC that can help you. He's like, but I'm gonna make him really annoying. And then of course I remember because all the annoying races are just short. Because Theo asked like, what race should he be? Should he be a gnome, a halfling, or a kenku? I'm like, you're just picking all the short races. Like,
I wasn't wrong though.
no, I know there's definitely a very stereotype that's not inherently wrong. Usually, if people want to make an annoying character, they also are very short. Actually, now that I think about it, the Kenku is not that short, especially when we have an actual halfling.
Mm-hmm.
The Kenku's actually.
Like 5
I
feet
mean,
tall.
the Kenku's basically my height, so.
Yeah. Kenku's like a short human, basically.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I'm only 5'6", so.
So, what was your guys' favorite part of the session so far?
I mean, it has to be Sir Robin. That specific moment. I'm not sure. I liked the beginning at the campfire, honestly, when we first met him, and we were just finding out all these weird, crazy trinkets he had. I was not expecting you to give him all these random magic items.
Oh,
My favorite
you want
actual
to hint
moment,
how he works mechanically?
Sure.
The
aside
items are
from being
not
a go-to
normally
part.
magic. And the
Huh?
magic enchantment they have is random.
Oh,
That
interesting.
makes sense. That's why the mirror randomly just sucked him into it for like 15 seconds and then spit him back out.
Yep.
We'll just have to learn by ear. Does he get, like, if he picks up random trinkets, does he make them magical?
Yep.
So we could just give him something and it'll just turn magic.
Only works for him though.
Oh, so like the second if he gives like the steel mirror back, it'll just go back to it being a normal steel mirror.
Yep. And it's
Wait,
only
wait, so-
magical while he's using it.
So is the staff of healing actually magical still, or is it no? Oh, so that one is
That's
fine.
not a trinket. That's just a
No,
that's just an item
it's just,
he had.
I
Got
mean,
it.
it's just a stick.
Yeah, just a stick.
Got it.
All right, what should I name the session?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
The small one.
The small one. I like that. It took me a second to get it. I thought she was referring to something else when we said the small one, like a goblin. Like, I don't remember killing like a goblin or anything else. Like, I can only remember killing that troll. I realized, like, oh, right. The troll is the small one she's referring to. Oh, and then it clicked.
Yeah, I think the small one would be a good.
Panic mode initiates.
Reloading.
You reloading, yeah.
All right, that was great. He immediately was like, reloading.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, yeah, for me it was just the whole troll fight.
My
The
favorite
villain-
moment would probably would have to be the just Mott like trying to do a shove, because for some reason I just had in my head this idea of, I know he went up physically to the shove, but I just had this Dragon Ball like Kamehameha against each other, and then that secondary, because you guys tied it, and that secondary, I'm gonna just go again at it and that overpowering it. I just had that going in my head for some darn reason.
Yeah, it's like kind of a similar inspiration too. And what even made it even funnier is that like he managed to succeed, but he ended up fucking himself in the process.
I honestly had no idea that a creature being prone gave disadvantage to range
It's
attack.
arranged, yeah.
Unless
would
they're
not
within
have done
5 feet.
that.
Yep.
But no, within 5 feet would still be disadvantaged because of the,
Oh yeah, that's right. 'cause
unless
it's
you have
below-
crossbow expert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, prone is like ranged like enemy. It is not a good idea to be hitting something prone when dealing with ranged characters. So
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for next time at least. We'll see. Oh yeah, I realized I should have rolled with advantage on that shove anyway because I was raging, and it is a
Oh.
strength-based skill
Well,
check.
it's against a larger creature, so you would have disadvantage anyway.
No, it's still you don't get a disadvantage as long as it's no more than one size larger than you.
Pretty sure only acquired one size larger than you to get disadvantage, right? I can check that.
Um, Yeah, I'll check it right now again.
It's
I
for
remember
shove,
reading that, but I mean, it could be like an optional roll too, even so. Like for example, apparently massive damage isn't actually a core mechanic; it's an optional roll. But it makes
Oh.
sense, so I use it.
It must be no more than one size larger.
Oh, okay, all right then. Well, the more you learn.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, I mean just the whole session in general is really good.
Yeah.
Really
Again, I'm
well
just
done,
glad
Derek.
we got to play today. It's been a while, so
Yeah, had a lot of fun.
And Jones.
I wasn't feeling it initially because I was a little tired, but I drank a Kickstarter, which is like, or Kickstart, which is like a Mountain Dew soda thing that has like a Mountain Dew, has like a Monster effect, kind of like an energy
Oh,
drink
yeah.
or juice, and it's really good.
Right.
So it woke me up.
Hey, nice.
So plus I managed to snack enough while waiting for them to join that I was able to do that. So.
So
Alright.
are we supposed to be having 6? Like, are we? Or
I mean,
are
I'm okay
we?
with just the 4. The only problem is if we have 4 and we miss one person, we can't play.
Right.
So, I mean, keep that in mind, guys. So if you want to call out, you can do that. I mean, I can't stop you. If you let me know in advance and it's a reasonable thing, shit happens. But if
Yeah.
that's the case, remember is that other people are counting me too. That's why like I try not to call out unless I really have to, because like unless it's going to be a bad experience if we play, it's just going to be one of those things where it's like kind of hard. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I was able to get my strata meeting moved. So.
Oh, you want to see the picture of the knife that he used to kill the hobgoblin?
The halfling that was
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, let's see it.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's got a vein for the poison to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Does it mean that is this one of those where like the poison comes in a cartridge and like it could like put it from the back and the cartridge just
Yep.
drip down? Oh,
That was a pretty sick knife.
that's mean.
So,
Which means we're not
it
fighting
depends if
these
you guys feel lucky or not. You want to run? You want to fight him and take the knife, or what do you think you're doing?
I
The pr-
mean, they asked us to
I mean,
go kill a bunch
we're
of
still
innocent
level
people,
1.
so like,
yeah, the problem is how
I mean,
many
they
they're
asked
asking us to kill.
Pietro to kill a lot of innocent people, so
we just kill Pietro, then we're fine.
that is not the conclusion I was going towards, but
I think I'm hearing exactly what you're saying.
By the way,
Kill
I was serious. If you die, your next character is that young girl.
Okay, I'll start making this right now.
Yeah, you can make her whatever class you want.
Oh
She'll
wait,
have a blood
the
oath.
young girls with us hearing that we're going to be going into the keep and killing everyone she
Yeah.
knows.
Okay, the only person she knows in that keep is her mother, who left her to die, so she's not the biggest fan of him.
Oh, for crying out loud!
You're like moral conundrums.
because everyone, why can't we just? I could just have a little girl to save. It's so innocent, but then it turns out no, her mother is abandoned her to die, and then now she's gonna be like a blood oath paladin or something. There's always some kind of complication. It's never just very simple.
It's gonna be Oathbreaker Paladin. Personal ambition of getting revenge on her mother.
It's never simple with me, is it?
No, never, never.
It's always
That's also
something,
why I
right?
avoided that chest like the absolute plague. I don't want to know what that curse is, and I never want to hear about it again. Zavine was staying far away from that.
Oh.
Or that mummified hand.
Oh yeah, curious about that for sure.
Depends how desperate you are, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
So what race was this little girl?
Human,
Okay.
as far as you can tell. So.
All right.
All right. Sounds a great spot for me to end the recording. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day.